Hello, and welcome to Dice and Mimics. I am your DM, Paddy, and my very concerned, worried, and anxious players are here joining me as per usual. Potentially becoming the last session, depending on how this goes, but we'll see. We have Annette as Talia, just as she took a drink.
I need to.
Nice
I don't
timing.
want to do this over.
Ben as Valdusian and Ert.
Good evening.
We have Steph as Vienna and Rowan.
Hello.
We have Reese as Blossom.
Hello.
And we have Aaron as Xandal.
Help.
As always, big shout out to Simonscape. Wonderful tool set, brilliant use, lovely sounds, lovely music. Use it, awesome, it's good. Anything from anyone else? Any other announcements?
Nope, that's it for now.
Very well. And on that, your impending doom is here. Roll for initiative!
Literally
roll for initiative.
Okay, are we going straight into it? Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Overlay map.
Token. Come on.
I
Fuck
forgot
on.
to select my token.
Fucking, I rolled the fucking.
Oh no.
So,
It's begun.
You're too far away.
5.
Roll 6 or 7, please,
Talia.
Val.
I got 5. I forgot to select my
Yep,
token.
that's fine.
What's...
It's not
If
letting me
you're
roll
not
it.
in initiative, you can't be killed.
Oh,
That's
I've
not how
just-
it works.
Hang on, I've just
noise.
realised I'm using the wrong browser.
Oh, no.
So, let me fix that.
What's your dex modifier, Vienna? Did we assess that I was faster than you? I can't remember. We've been in...
It's +2.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah, +2.
I'm +3. So,
Yeah.
cool. So I'll be... Okay, cool.
I was at 17. I've done it in Roll20
Yep,
because
that's
I
fine.
forgot D&D Beyond was a thing.
Yep, I can sort that out for you.
I'm really not where I
Across
wanted to
them.
be.
17,
This is
yeah?
unfortunate.
Yep.
For goodness sake, when have I hit numlock by accident at some point? Now I can't find it, so I'm just going to have to use those ones
Yeah,
instead.
you really shouldn't have said out loud that you need to go first. I'm going at
Yeah.
170, am I? That's interesting.
Oh, that went wrong. And, right.
Who fed Blossom all the
That is
haste pills?
Steph, if you can roll for Rowan for me, please.
Well, I mean, at least after one of the people I wanted to be after, that's something, I guess. Oh, and it may work out with you being where you are, so okay, cool.
Oh,
what did
God.
Dad roll? What's Daddy rolled? Oh, why did Dad have to roll so high? No.
Okay, so,
Oh, shit.
top of the initiative is Tarlock Darkthorn. Who is going to...
Daddy, no.
Yeah, he's going to do that. He is going to cast Wall of Ice.
Bitch.
And is going to use that, which is he can make up to 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide panels of ice. So he is going to... Just going to use this icon for showing it. It can be a lot thinner than that because it's only a foot thick. And he is effectively going to use it to go one there.
Fuck you, Dad, you piece of shit. God's sake.
This is the rebellious phase.
One there.
Locking me in because it's it's not helpful.
One there.
How tall are
He can
they?
create- so he's done it. He can create 10 of these. So there's one.
How tall is he gonna go?
So the room is 40 feet high, and he's done these 30 feet tall.
But there's a gap at the top, right?
Yes, there is a gap at the top, but he now gets
Okay, cool.
his
That's all I need to know.
movement, and he is going to go 5, 10,
I can
15,
get
20, 25, 30 to there. That ends his turn.
Damn it,
Right.
Dad.
Rowan, it's your turn.
So, do I have the option of trying to resist again?
Well, you've already
Or am I
resisted
pushed?
the. You've resisted having to
She's
try and
resisted
stab
the
Val.
surprise round, so
You've
I
resisted the
guess.
surprise round, but you haven't had any new orders from Lady Alava yet. So for this round, you're allowed to act as you please.
So I'm still kind of on their side.
So you're still on their side, but you still know that, like, if Lady Alava gives you an order, you're going to have to either try and resist it or follow it.
Okay. I obviously don't
I'm so
want to hurt Val. I am.
No.
Bear in mind, by the way, as a vampire spawn, you do have spider climb, so you can use your
Do some
movement
freaky
off
shit up a
vertical
wall.
So you literally can just like run up a wall and across the ceiling with no limitations.
I am gonna try and get as far away from everyone as possible.
Okay.
That's fair.
But
Okay. So you just bounce up to the ceiling and run across it before dropping down onto the balcony over there.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone, attacks of opportunity, kill her.
If anyone wants to make an
Fine,
attack of
to
opportunity,
be
they can.
honest.
But
I'm joking.
no. Okay. Anything else, Rowan, or is that the end of your turn?
Smash the ice.
Hey, get me out of this fucking. It's alright, I've got an out.
Thing is, I don't know who she'd want to attack if she.
I mean, there is people that you probably don't care about. You know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it, if I
What's
actually
Harlow?
killed myself?
It's
No,
not cheeky,
she's gonna call it there.
Okay. Val, your turn.
Just trying to think. Probably going to, knowing that I'm a little bit hurt, I'm going to try and move towards where Alava disappeared, but also away from big bad red dude. So
Okay.
I'm probably going to move there, and if I'm going to hold an action if Rawan comes to try and attack me. Can I hold a grapple?
You can hold a grapple as an action, yes.
So I'm going to attempt to grapple if she can't resist next time.
Okay. Alright, at the end of your turn, Lady Alava is going to use one of her legendary actions to
Maybe
move.
she's in web and difficult terrain.
She's not. She moved before last round.
That's bullshit.
She cast Greater Invisibility and then moved.
But didn't web go off before she cast invisibility?
Yeah,
Yep.
but she
she
cast
didn't
Greater
pass the
Invisibility, then web was cast, she passed the save, and then she
But
moved.
she's still in difficult terrain.
No, she moved out of it.
Given the fact that Rawen can walk up walls, I imagine she's not even affected by web at all.
True.
But yeah.
I
Okay.
think I have a plan then.
Blossom, your turn now.
Well, first thing is probably going to go rapid.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, let me just get your token for you. Token.
Oh, not closing that.
Oh no.
Almost closed Discord for no reason.
That would not be good.
Is there a
Okay.
reason Alava's not on the turn order?
Because she
She's
is invisible.
Right, okay.
Just know that she doesn't
That
need to
moved
be
it.
on there because we know once we've all gone, she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, she wasn't. She was just before Blossom and after Val. That's where she is in the town. Maybe. Oh, she can go whenever she likes.
There we go, you should have control of the
Yeah, I do.
hybrid form.
Probably just gonna move the whole. Are these crystals obstacles? We can't
They
really
are
move
obstacles, yes, they do grow
Yeah.
out of the ground.
So, is it Is it just the centre square that we're effectively?
Just the centre square that you
Yeah.
have to avoid, yes. But
So
they do count as cover as well.
interesting. I'll still move to about there then,
Okay.
and I suppose hold an action to, attack
Okay. Alright.
anyone that gets in range.
Okay. It's now Lady Alauva's turn. Lady Alauva is going to... Let's have a think. Yeah. So she's going to... Val, you're on... You're not on full hit points, right?
I'm on 32, yes, out of
Okay.
70.
So, you just hear the sound of this clanging bell. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Uh, 19.
19 is not enough. You
Oh,
take...
plus my 3. So 21.
Your +3 doesn't affect you, that's your own charisma score. Your aura doesn't affect yourself.
Oh, I thought it gives me +3 and anybody that's around me.
No.
That's
Your
how we've been
aura
playing
gives
it.
anyone around you.
We have been
Your
playing it that
charisma-
way, but yeah.
No, the actual ruling is that your aura gives everyone else your +3 charisma
Okay.
to their thing if they are within 10 feet. Don't believe. I'll double check the ruling on the.
You have
rules.
let him have it before.
I
and
have let.
stuff.
I don't think I've noticed before. That's maybe why, but I will just double check the wording on that ability. 1 second. Class features. Where's the aura? Aura. Aura protection starting at 6th level. Whenever you aura friendly creature. Okay, so yeah, so +3 takes you to 22. That is enough.
Cool.
Uh,
I wasn't trying to be difficult, but that's...
so yeah,
what-
you
Yeah.
you
that's
managed
what
to
we've been
just
doing
sort
before,
of
so-
you hear the bells and you just sort of wince for a second, but then shrug it off.
Okay.
Okay, she's then going to use her movement. 30 to get to there. Okay. Ert's turn.
Okay, Ert is going to move to here. And she is going to put her hands up and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
But as you see the little Erts appear, they're wearing like detective outfits and they've got little torches. And as they're moving around the 30-foot space, they're basically looking for Alauva within the 30-foot space.
Okay.
I know it's just for a little bit of storyline flair. Obviously, if she's
yeah.
there and they find her, then
Take damage, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
just about in it, I think.
Is that the end of Ert's turn then?
Let's have a look for bonus. I've cast a spell, so I can't do anything on that. Yeah, that's all she's gonna do.
Okay. Xandal, your turn. I forgot to roll for Emily. I will quickly do that.
It'll work.
I just realised that as well.
I'll sort
Plan
it.
A can still work, Aaron.
Pardon?
Plan A can still work, but with a bit of Plan B.
Mm.
+3, so that is a 15. So
Don't need to win.
that's fine. Well, we'll retcon Emily's turn in a second. I don't think she would have done much actually, because she can't really
Tell
see
what's
or
going
do
on.
anything.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, for now, I'm going to keep the webs up, even though I know that...
Yeah, you're concentrating on web.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it up just for now. Because if she passes across there, we'll at least see movement.
Okay.
Run over with Hagar. I'm gonna hold attack action.
Okay. Right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Lady Alava is going to use 2 legendary
What did
actions.
she fucking get?
She's got legendary actions.
She just wasted them.
No, they refresh at the
showing
end
off.
of her turn. But she's going to do this.
It's a free chance in the space of not even around.
Yeah. Legendary actions are a thing.
Yeah.
So, Emily needs to make a con save. Not enough. This could be bad for Emily.
Mercy, DM. Mercy.
5.
When the
Fine.
fight music suddenly stops and you're like, who's just died?
7.
The fact that there was 5 dice, I'm pretty certain Emily's already dead.
Down at least. Their turn order was against us in that one, I think. Oh, you said that we could retcon. So
Oh yeah, but
technically you
Emily
could've-
takes 72 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, she's dead. She's destroyed.
Retcon to anti-magic.
She has 20 hit points.
that's doubled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Okay.
dead.
She's
Emily's
dead.
been
Yeah,
dead.
she's
Wow, that
completely
sucks.
gone.
That
She ca-
fucking sucks.
That doesn't quite work the same way for constructs, but you watch as Emily's like
Wait, constructs don't count as being dead? So
Emily isn't the body. Emily is the chip.
Yeah.
So in this case,
Yeah.
the body is now
Saved.
broken right
but
beyond
it doesn't
repair.
count as death. Right?
No, Emily's body is broken beyond repair, which means
Xandor will have to
if
make
you
a new
survive this,
girlfriend.
Xandal is going to have to make a whole new body. But the chip
Girlfriend.
is still intact.
Yeah.
We'll have to
chip is
find you
still in.
sturdier metal next time. God, think about these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even if we had retconned, because I forgot about Emily, I didn't think of what Lady Alava would have done, and Lady Alava wanted to take Emily out straight away, so she wouldn't have bothered with the Toll the Dead on Val. She would have done this instead. She would have Finger of Death Emily. So
Damn.
yeah. So Emily was always going to be the first target, but I forgot that Emily wasn't in the turn order. I thought I've got plenty of time. Oh wait, no, I don't. So yeah. Anyway, Vienna's turn.
I'm guessing she didn't start
Actually,
that
does
turn
Finger of Death
in the...
affect constructs?
Finger of Death. You send negative energy coursing through a creature you can see within range, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 78 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A humanoid killed by this spell
Contract.
rises
right,
at the
yeah,
start
yeah.
of your next turn
Constructs
as zombie.
creatures, though.
Yeah, constructs
Yeah.
still count as a creature.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's
Still
fine.
affected by necrotic power. Emily doesn't raise as a zombie at the end.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
That could have been worrisome for you lot if this metal creature just rose up as a zombie. But yes. Vienna.
Really sure what to do, to be honest.
Yeah, I forget great invisibility bleeding. You remain invisible after you damage everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did that count
unless
as a
she has
turn for her or a legendary action? Sorry.
That was a
It was
legendary
a
action.
legendary action.
And admittedly that did cost 2 of them, because it costs 2 to cast the spell.
So she's used 4 so far
No, she
this round.
she used 1.
Yeah, she
then
used
it was
1 to
her
move out of the
turn.
webs, 1 to Toll the Dead, and 2 on...
No,
No,
Toll
she
the Dead
changed
was
Toll
her
Dead
turn.
to what she did to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Toll the Dead was her actual turn. So
Oh, okay.
So then they've refreshed.
Yeah.
so they refreshed.
So she's only used 1, so she has 2 left.
Well, she's used 2. 2 legendary actions to cast the
Oh.
spell.
So
So
she's
she has
fine.
1 left.
I don't think really knowing whether she has or has not really makes any difference in this fight, let's be honest.
We're just
Yeah.
extending the amount of time that we're theoretically alive, I guess,
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
by
much.
talking about it.
That's right, Vienna's going to save the day anyway, so.
Vienna's gonna step into the middle of the room
Yep.
And she's gonna use fairy fire.
Okay, where are you aiming fairy fire? It is a 20-foot cube, if I remember correctly.
I'm basically thinking I'm gonna cast it on myself.
On yourself, so a 20-foot cube around yourself, which would be like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, is that 20 foot?
Seems, yeah.
Each square is 5
Wouldn't
foot.
it be?
Yeah.
That's a lot smaller than I imagined, but okay.
20 foot by 20 foot
Not
square.
even thinking that you'd be like
Yeah, or
right here in the middle,
Yeah.
and then but because you're slightly to the left, but that is
Okay, I'm still gonna cast it.
because you can't
anyway.
be literally in that little point there. It
Okay.
has to be
So
Yeah.
you need to make me a dexterity saving throw, as you are within the range of your own fairy fire. And
Oh, to take your own damage.
to possibly, well, it's no
Avoid.
damage, but to avoid the fairy fire. Dex.
Oh, because then it would give advantage to attacks against
Oh!
you.
I mean,
Alright, well.
it's so. The only other one within there was Tarlock, and he just rolled a nat 20. And he has
Isn't he resistant to he's immune to fire, isn't he?
fairy fire isn't fire; it lights you up
Oh,
and
is it
gives
not?
people
Yeah,
advantage.
it's a
on
glow
it.
stick,
Ah, right.
essentially.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Vienna is now
Visibility.
lit up with a glow, meaning everyone has advantage against
Yeah.
her. Tarlock does not get lit up, but I don't know whether to double it up on you because he rolled a nat 20, which bounces any effect back at the caster.
I don't think it could be more advantage than advantage. So
Yeah, because it was an area of effect.
So
I'll
if it's
not-
double advantage, it just drops down to a normal roll, right?
No,
Then my next question.
so that is then gone
That's alright.
because it doesn't stay around. But you can just drop the concentration on the
Yeah, I
spell.
was gonna say I can just drop it. It was just on the off chance that she was in that
Yeah,
square.
It's a free
Yeah.
action, so
Fair
you just
enough,
drop
fair
the spell. Okay. But that is your movement and action. Any bonus actions?
No, I don't have bonus actions, so.
Okay.
So you walk
think-
into the middle of the arena, sparkle for a second.
And
Yeah.
then, and then dropped it. You just wanted to be fabulous.
Okay.
Just wanted to sparkle.
Talia, it's your turn. You are currently
Okay.
encased in
Okay,
walls
now,
of ice.
The cowl gives me the ability to wild shape into a raven. It does not say it's a bonus action. So for my action, I would like to
Yep.
wild shape, fly up 30 feet so that I am at the top of the wall.
Yep.
Obviously, I can't move any further than that, but at least now I can see.
Yep.
And then I would like to use my conjure animals. I would like to summon 8
You
giant
cannot
wolf
use-
spiders.
You cannot use your conjure animals. That is an
Conjure
action.
animals a bonus action. I'm sure it
No,
said bonus
not.
action on the tattoo. Does it?
And even then, you can't because you're currently a raven.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I hold on to the edge and then do it? Revert form.
If you revert form, that is using your bonus action.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, that just ruined that surprise, didn't it?
Can you not use the cowl to see Strings of Fate though? Would that give you an idea of where Alauba was?
No. And I've used. Well, so are we counting that the turning into a raven with my action, though, right?
Turning into a raven is your action, yes.
Okay, but
Because you
I'm
are
wild
not-
shape,
you are
but because
not
I'm not
a
a druid,
you are
I
not
can't
a druid
cast
of the
magic.
moon. Yeah, and you can't
Oh,
cast
I guess
magic
that's it
on
then.
the
That's
raven.
it. Just scratch everything else I've said, wipe it from your memory. I will make it not
Okay.
surprising later. I'm kind of annoyed that I've just ruined that, but okay.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do. Obviously, I can't get to the other side, can I? And I don't want to drop 30 feet, so.
Well, as a rogue, you can.
Oh
cunning
yeah,
action
can
dash.
I
can
still use
bonus
my
action
thingy
dash,
action to dash so that I can
Yeah.
at least get off the wall? So I'll go over
Yeah.
the wall and then land there. Then I guess, and that'd be all my movement.
Okay.
Okay, so at
All
least I'm out of the fucking wall. That's that, and then I'll revert form.
Okay. Tarlock, seeing you've gotten out of the wall, is going to drop his concentration on it.
Recasts it.
You
Just roll
don't
through
fucking do
again.
that because that's just bullshit. No.
He does
Keeps
need
plonking a
to.
box on you.
He does need to make a wisdom saving throw because he is just in the area of spirit guardians. He has advantage. That is, I think that's a quite high roll. That is
Bad God.
a 23, so
Yep.
half damage.
I don't suppose I can say anything, can I? Because I've already said I ended my turn.
You're currently a raven.
I said I reverted my form when I landed.
That's a bonus action. You used your bonus action to dash.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the freaking words. I've never turned into a raven before, okay?
So 8
time I've ever done
radiant
it.
damage.
Uh,
Okay.
so when he just think I might have just sent my familiar out, maybe he doesn't know it's me.
True. I might bring those walls back then.
I've also just
does
reread
have a
Spirit
familiar.
Guardians. If you are within Spirit Guardians at the start of your turn, your speed is halved.
Yes, because it's difficult to. No. Is that right? I thought it was just difficult
When I
terrain.
cast the spell, I can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it, but then an affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, that's when it rolls to see if it takes damage.
Speed is halved in the area.
Wow, we've just never used that before. Oh wow, Spirit Guardians is even better than we thought it was.
I'm trying to. The wording on that is slightly ambiguous. I'm trying to figure out.
So it
Come
says
on.
an affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or
Does it
starts
have
its
a
turn there,
save
it must
to
make
be
a wisdom
affected by
saving
the
throw.
speed?
On a failed save, the creature takes the damage. Or
It doesn't have a
So I'd
save.
assume on a
for being-
failed save they'd be affected then.
on
I
a
think they
successful
have-
save, the
Yeah.
creature takes half as much damage. So
I'm just trying to decide whether that means it's difficult terrain or whether it just halves.
It sounds like difficult terrain.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
once he leaves it, he gets it back.
Yeah, well, it does say that it's only if you're in the aura. So if he moves
Yeah.
out of the aura, then yeah, he wouldn't be affected by it. It's just while he's in it. So it just means that it would take him, if he's in it, then
Yeah,
I'm
think
assuming
of
it
it
would
like
take him 10
thorns.
feet to get out of it before he's not affected by difficult terrain.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
essentially he's being wailed on by spirits, so
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Detective Arts.
Right. So he is going to move out.
Swish the
go-
Raven.
Go to there. And is going to.
That is within range of my.
Yep. So
reach.
you can take your held action.
and possibly mine as well, because I'll be riding on the back of Hagar, wouldn't I? So
Yeah. So you both get your held actions if you want to take them.
Do it, do it.
sorry, Daddy.
It's alright.
Okay.
29 hit.
Mhm.
God, this is so nerve-wracking.
For 16 damage.
24 hits, 16 damage. Okay.
And oh, why didn't that roll?
Just click the pink bit and that should roll you down.
That's what. Yeah, I just tried that one.
Do you want me to click it? No,
that's
actually-
the-
you do.
No, that's the D6 for the hammer's effect,
Oh.
which I've
Yeah.
rolled.
Which you are in darkness/dim light because the crystals in here
Yeah.
are glowing. But that's about it.
Which is kind of what
Wait,
I was
it's
hoping
darkness
for
in here?
anyway.
It's dim light, like low
Yeah.
level light. It's light
Uh,
enough to see by, but not light enough to activate the light parts of the hammer.
so I
Dark enough
did
for Evan's
6
shot to work?
damage,
6 damage. Okay.
and that's not including the booming blade damage, but I get to teleport.
Oh, nice.
That would be
Your
just you
hammer
though,
turns.
not Hagar won't come with you.
Not Hagar, no. Your hammer turns a pure pitch black that seems to meld into the darkness around you from it, and you feel a connection to that same darkness. After rolling damage for this weapon strike, you may immediately shadow step to any other dark or shadowed area within 30 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Cool.
That's one of the better abilities on the darkness one.
Yeah,
So, yep, feel free to move yourself.
bang.
Yep.
I'm going around in behind the thing.
Okay. So, yeah, to Blossom, you just lash out with the blade and just carve like part of the chest.
Harlock
You watch
bleeds.
as- No, he does not bleed. You watch as
Okay.
Xandal slams the hammer
Oh,
into him and then glows in black and just vanishes off the top of Hagar. Tarlok is going to make 3 brutal battle axe attacks against Hagar. So the first one,
You did well, Hagar.
17 to
sorry.
hit on the first one.
17 hits.
So that is, I need a D10. That is 16 slashing damage,
Okay.
and he's going to use the necrotic. 9 necrotic damage on the first one.
Okay.
He's then going to make a second strike. That one.
Do it at advantage.
An advantage. Oh, is he prone?
He's dead. Oh, he's unconscious currently.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah, Tarlok's just gonna wreck him.
Come on, man.
That is a 23 to hit, and this is
Really
a
are gonna
crit.
take it.
So that
It's
is
just
14.
yourself.
That is 14, 21 slashing damage.
Okay.
Well, it's one failed death save, but but it's
Yeah.
not a death save for Hagar. That is 6, 14, 21, 42 necrotic, and the final hit at advantage. Good thing that was advantage. One of those was a nat 1. It's a 20 to hit. 16, 23 slashing damage, and another. Oh my god! 16, 32, 48, 60 necrotic
Stop laughing.
damage.
Stop laughing.
Yeah, Hagar is. You just watch as Hagar gets taken down with one blow, and then the axe just comes down twice more, just scattering Hagar into parts and
You know the icon that's on you right now, Xandor? I think that's basically Xandor's facial expression right
Yeah. I do have a question though.
Yeah.
3 full attacks, essentially just shattering Hagar to pieces, right?
Yeah.
Does his acid containment unit explode?
Roll me a d20. Yes. Yes, it does. Roll me. I would say so. This is going. Blossom is going to have to make me a dex save as well as Tarlok. Okay, Tarlok does not roll high enough. 15 is enough, so you'll take half damage. Roll me 4d6. Aaron.
There we go. 13.
So, Blossom, you take 6 acid damage. He takes 13 acid damage. Okay.
I'm sorry, Blossom.
Mm.
It's the only thing I could think of that could help us out here.
But that also puts me below half.
Oh shit, sorry.
Okay. The end of Tarlok's turn. Lady Ilava is going to use a legendary action.
I'm guessing she's not in the.
No, she's
Spirit
not in
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. But during that legendary action, she's going to call out to Rowan. Rowan, deal with some of them. And now it's Rowan's turn.
He's just giving you free reign to choose who you hurt.
Pull out a deck of cards, deal.
Right. She is.
Roll a dice, whoever's initiative it rolls nearest to attack them, I guess. I don't know.
Well, Fiona has stepped into the middle of the room, so
Yeah.
that would be the obvious one.
Rowan doesn't have wild magic anymore, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Which
well,
is a shame. It
That's
could have
small
been
mercy.
funny. Yeah.
Would have been funny, but could
Would have been
also
funny if
bad.
she turned herself into a potted plant again, but no.
Yeah, that would have been.
Would have made the fight.
Turns
a lot
into a
easier.
Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Carnivorous plant.
How far away is she actually? Yeah, she'll just do. I know it's not actually on Rawen's sheet, but she's got to have magic missile. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah. We
she'll
agreed
do
last time that you would have magic missile.
So I'll just bring up her character sheet again. On Beyond.
Yep.
I did upgrade her character sheet on this one, but not with all the details. So.
That's fine.
Spells. Yeah, she's gonna aim for Vienna.
Okay.
Magic
yeah, these are
missile.
Unavoidable.
Second level.
Okay.
On.
So 4 d4s plus 4.
Oh, is that 4 magic missiles?
Yeah, 4 magic missiles.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. She's rolling low. It's fine.
You can't really roll high on a d4, but
Yeah.
No, it's.
True.
5, 8. That's 10 magic missile damage. You watch as Rowan just holds her hand out, and just these blasts of purplish energy shoot out and dart around the crystals and just slam into Vienna.
However, Vienna is going to react. The hellish rebuke.
Okay. So that is, I believe, a dex save for Rowan.
So, dex save. Saving throws.
Just gonna be a magic spell off between the two, just like.
Just shoot, pew pew pew. Just be pointing at each other and then going, ow, ow.
I think she fails that.
11. Yes, that will be a fail.
So 34 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
I can't actually edit her damage. I'm gonna have to write it down.
Yep. It should be 82 hit points. How many was it? I'll keep track
34.
of it.
You'll keep track of it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it should have
34.
been 82.
So down
82,
34 damage.
But that takes it to 52. 50 damage. 48. Okay. Yeah, Rowan just erupts in this black, freezing flame and just sort of like bats at herself and screams. Okay. End of Rowan's turn. Any movement?
No, she's gonna stay put.
Okay. Val, your turn.
Oh, actually, before I do, Rowan actually has the attack, doesn't she?
Rowan has what?
Does it count with spells? She actually has multi-attack.
No, it doesn't
Oh,
count with spells.
Doesn't count with spells.
No.
Okay,
No, a spell is a full action.
carry on.
Okay.
This is either going to be the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. Because I only have 1/3 level spell slot as Val left.
Don't waste it.
Well, it's either I go and try and attack something or I help somebody else. Or help all
When
of
we
us.
want to attack, we can't see.
Yeah.
I would save it.
Okay.
Everything counts. Everything counts.
In that case, I'm gonna attack with Mortimer.
Okay.
That does any extra at the moment, I don't think, does it?
I don't know.
True.
19.
19 does not hit.
Okay.
That looks AC.
If you remember from last time you fought him, it's 20.
I'm gonna try and hit again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Well, that definitely hit.
That's
And
better.
can I pump
yeah,
a...
By the way, Mortimer's Lance does do an extra d6 to any undead that you hit.
Oh, does it? Okay, cool, that's good.
Automatically, so that's on top of your smite damage.
Yeah, so let me actually roll the damage for this then. If I can find what window I was on. So
one-handed, I'm guessing. So roll a d6 as well. That's the extra damage.
yeah. And what's a second level smite? Is it 3d8?
Second level smite would against an undead will be 4d8.
4d8. Just another 20 damage.
Nice.
Is that 48? Something like that. Doubled, I think. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, and it's doubled because it's nat 20.
Yeah, that 20, so that would be 40 actually. I've just absolutely... ah!
Sorry.
Ah! Don't do this to me!
Maths!
Okay, there we go. I figured it out. That's fine. Yeah, Tarlok takes that blast of holy energy and just like reels from it. And it's just like looks like he's been quite heavily hurt from that.
Cool. I am going to Shield of Faith as a bonus action as well.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like it hurt him a lot, actually. And Shield of Faith.
Well, we bloody need it. We've lost 2 people already, technically.
Yeah, she's not stupid. Okay. Blossom, your turn.
Sure. Like I said, I'm below half. You
Oh.
had to walk into
Yay.
range,
Oh.
didn't you?
Great.
Blossom.
is-
Is it below half or is it below?
It's below
It's
half.
below half.
Yeah,
Is
below
it?
half.
Oh no, I thought
So
it was below 15 health. You have
No,
to.
below half.
it depends
Alright.
on. So yeah, that is a
It
failure.
depends on what type of werewolf you are.
You go berserk. I'm afraid, Blossom. You need
Yep.
to move to the
Move
nearest creature,
towards the closest creature, which is
Which-
now.
which is either. I will say, roll me a d4.
Sure.
This is going to decide who you're going to attack here.
I can't die for a third time.
1, you do attack Tarlock.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's fine then. 17 isn't enough anyway.
Nope,
I don't think that
doesn't
would
hit.
fit either of you, so you're fine.
And your
And it's
second
not in
attack.
the turn order. So.
Yeah, that's true. 29.
29 hits.
Yeah, that is right. 16 again. That's exactly
Yep.
what I rolled last time.
Okay, he is looking. That does a decent amount of damage to him.
And I will use my potion, healing
Okay.
potion, because I've got one. of them.
Can you do that whilst berserk?
I
You
think
have
it's
sense.
it's just the attack. I think.
I will
Uh,
say, roll me a wisdom check to see whether you can basically remember what a healing potion is. in essence.
It's not exactly berserk. It's just bloodlust. You move towards the closest creature and attack.
Okay.
Once
I
the
will-
attack
I-
resolved, you regain control.
Right. Yeah. Okay. You can take your potion then.
Yeah. It's,
So if it's what type of potion is it?
I think it's normal. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
For great.
It might take you over half.
It does take me over half by 2.
Okay. Okay. Lady Alauva's turn. Lady Alauva is going to drop greater invisibility.
Interesting choice. Interesting.
Sandal.
Mhm.
And she is going to reach out, turn you to face her, Xandal, and look directly into your eyes as her eyes glow. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Xandal.
Oh, sake. This is not going
We
well.
know how well these all go for me.
Come on.
It's a ladies' man, Sandal.
I know, they'll just throw themselves at you, man.
I know.
Is my
That
plus
is
3
no-
a...
No, you are not within 10 feet.
Oh, I was going to say,
It's
was it
10
10 or
foot
15?
aura. Yep, it's 10 feet. Xandal, you are charmed by Lady Alauva.
Of course I am.
Lady Alauva is one of your closest friends and
Someone
confidants.
bitch slap
Dude.
Xandal.
You would do anything for Lady Alauva. Why are you even thinking of fighting her? It's preposterous.
Even though she destroyed one of my creations, ordered one of her
You-
friends to destroy another one of my creations.
He just looks at you, smiles, and says, "Why don't you go deal with that dragon for me?" Hmm?
Oh, well, fine then, because there aren't any dragons, right? In this room. Dragonborn are not dragons. So it's fine. Right? Right?
The issue is I view Val as a good friend.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it doesn't. It's your
the
charmed.
wording of the charm. The charm target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes the vampire's requests or actions in the most favourable way it can, and it is a willing target for the vampire's bite attack. Each time the vampire or the vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, you can repeat the save. So only if she or Tarlock or Rowan hits you, do you get to repeat this save.
Okay. I've got it.
Okay. She is then going to use her movement to go back up onto the balcony and go stand beside Rowan. Okay. That ends her turn. It's now Ert's turn.
Okay. Is Lady Alauva technically considered undead?
Yes.
Yeah. There's no technicality about it.
She is a vampire. She is counted as undead.
It's going to move there,
Okay.
and she's going to turn undead.
Hang on. So, move to there.
Yeah.
How did she do that? Because she would have to move through Tarlock.
Would she
she
not have
cannot
been
do.
able to move down through Hagar and there?
She could have moved over Hagar, but then she has to then get through Val, which is difficult terrain.
I suppose she... Let's just check. Sorry.
Yeah, the closest she could get.
Hold on, I
is
can
beyond-
work it. I can
Yeah,
work
was
it for you.
gonna say, would you not be better off? Yeah, going down there.
Yeah, furthest she can
I
get
think
is.
you were there as well, anyway, weren't you? You weren't right in the corner.
No, she was there.
Yeah, I can move to there, so... That's
Yeah,
still
she's
within
still-
30 foot of Lady Alauva, right?
Yeah, because your radius is 15, so it's
Yeah.
just touching her.
So yeah, she's going to try and do turn undead.
Okay, so that is a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
So I need Rowan to make me a wisdom saving throw, because Rowan is a vampire as well, and Tarlock needs to make one as well, because he counts as undead. Lady Alva is going to use one of her legendary resistances to automatically resist. So that's that, and it's a wisdom save. Oh, okay, so that's a 10 for Tarlock, and a 13 for Rowan. So what is the save?
15.
15. So Tarlock and it's a turn effect, isn't it? So it's not. It's frightened condition, yeah.
A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take any reactions.
So it's not a frightened effect. It's just a turn effect.
Yeah.
Just to check. Okay. So yeah. So Rowan is turned and Tarlock is turned. Okay. They are both turned. They don't do it straight away, but they will do on their turn.
Would that count as an attack, or is that just a spell?
That is an action. That is
Okay.
a channel divinity.
Okay.
Bear in mind, if anything harms a turned creature, then it gets to remake it. The turn breaks.
And they're in Spirit Guardians, so they will be hurt their next turn.
It doesn't say anything about that on my thing.
Let me double check.
It's where the law technicalities and stuff.
It's
were like,
probably going to be under turn rather than under the turn undead thing.
Yeah, probably.
Hang on. Class features. Channel divinity. Turn undead. A turn
So
creature
serious.
spends its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet. Also can't take reactions. For its actions, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to run, it can take the dodge action. If it's failed for saving throw, its turn for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So if they take any damage, the turn effect ends.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Right. At the end of Ert's turn, or does she want to drop Spirit Guardians? That's a free action.
Either way, it's a wasted spell. You've either wasted that, or wasted Guardians.
Yeah.
There wasn't another save for turned, was there?
They can do it after one turn, I think, or 1 minute.
The turn lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, there's not another save.
So 10
No,
rounds.
no other saves. It's either
Yeah.
until the minute ends or until they take damage.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to drop Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so Spirit Guardians is dropped.
DM's like, yes, yes, goodbye,
I
Guardians.
am just like telling you what will happen,
Yeah,
and
That's
it's your
fine.
decisions.
I know. I'm just winding you out because I know how much you hate Guardians.
Okay. At the end of Ert's turn?
Yep.
Okay. Xandal, it's your turn.
So the wording she used was deal with the dragon.
Yep.
She's She didn't specifically ask me to hurt him. Val, we've got to get out now. There's no way we can win against her. She's just too good.
That's clever.
Can
But is that
That's
enough?
Vandal.
Does that count?
Yeah.
I
I'll
use
allow
it?
that.
Trying to
I'll allow
decide
it.
you think
Yeah.
that gives him
You
disadvantage.
look up.
'cause he's
You
a
sort of
sparkle
glance.
or
You sort of glance behind you, Zandal, and Ilauva is just leant on the railing, smiling at you.
I would have seen basically her tell her.
Nope. Nope. He was behind the crystal.
I was behind the crystal.
No one could have seen him. Blossom was in bloodlust. You were.
I can't see
behind the
shit. I don't
crystal.
know where Zandal is.
Yeah.
Gosh, I know where Zandal is now.
only-
right?
the
I
only
don't know why
person-
he's.
The only person who would have seen this is Rowan.
Right.
Rowan was the only one who had a vantage point on it, which is why
Yeah,
Lady
but
Ilauva
He
went
knows
there.
that. But he knows that Zandal would never say something like that. There must be something
No,
suspicious.
I'm
Zandal
not-
just watched his two constructs get absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, do you want him to make a deception check? Would Val believe this?
What's the
Insight
check
or
to?
something.
Yeah, can I do an insight check?
It depends. Would you believe what Zandal is saying is what I need to ask first.
I've
Would
never
that-
seen him run. Have I seen him run away from combat before? I don't think I have.
He's
Have I?
never run. He's always been too far unconscious to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brave little halfling.
He
I-
is.
I think
He
Val's
is.
just.
He's
I
a
think
big, brave
Val's just
boy.
going to turn round and go, "Stop being so stupid. If we run, they will just chase after us. We've got to keep fighting, or else we lose anyway." And that's all Val's going to do.
Okay, that's fine.
He's just yeah. Zandal's pretty much just going to spend his turn pleading his case to
Okay.
Val.
All right. That is the end
Can
of
I
your
see
turn.
Actually,
There is a
how-
crystal in the way.
If he spent his
Is it-
entire turn pleading, can I just get so annoyed with him and use a reaction to just slap him?
No.
No. Okay.
Bitch, snap out, snap
Like,
out
stop
of
it!
it, you
Like,
Because that doesn't.
That's not
And I will say, it will not break the charm. He
Yeah,
doesn't get
Only
another
one of
save.
us.
It's
Yeah.
only when one of your enemies attacks him.
Ah. Right. Okay.
So, okay. Vienna, your turn.
Yeah, guys. Like.
I am actually going to use Winter's Moon.
Okay.
No.
But I can't really do anything dramatic other than just give myself a bit of armor.
Yeah, you're going to use armor
Oh,
of
what?
Agathis.
Yeah, just to kind of protect myself a little bit.
Okay, you bring the blade up, mutter an incantation, and just cold air starts flowing around your form, and black ice crystals grow across you, forming into a cuirass made out of black ice. So that is, I believe, 15 temporary hit points.
15.
And anything that attacks you takes a certain amount of
15
ice damage.
cold
or something.
damage, yeah.
Oops. Fortunately, I don't really have any. Well, I do have a bonus action with Winter's Moon, but it's not really beneficial in any way.
Yeah.
But I am going to move so I can see what the hell's going on.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright. So, at the end of your turn, Lady Alava's got all her legendary actions back. Yeah. She's going to make an attack against Rowan.
What?
No, actually, no. No.
She's
No,
like
she-
her own ally. That's crazy.
Break.
because it would
Because it
break
would-
the turn.
And it would also,
Uh,
well, that.
Have a snack.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's decided it's not worth it. She's just going to enjoy the view. Okay. Talia, it's your turn.
Okay, if I move to.
So I'm assuming first bonus action drop.
I'm dropping
Raven.
thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your bonus action gone.
From there, can I see bitch?
Yes.
Good. Now I want to summon 8 giant wolf spiders, surround her, and ask them to all bite her at the same time.
Okay. Hang
I
on.
want to poison that bitch if I can. I'm hoping that 8 8 bites, one of them's bound to hit, and hopefully she'll fail at least one save against the fucking poison if she's.
So,
Oh, legendary resistance and shit. She probably won't be, but if you don't try, you don't know, do you?
right.
At least she'll be distracted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hang on. Giant
then I
wolf
wanna
spiders.
Talk to I want to talk
challenge
to
rating
Tarlock after
18.
that.
Okay,
Once
so I
you've
need to
got that
roll
sorted.
initiative for the giant wolf spiders. So what is the range on conjure animals?
Is it 120?
I dropped the fucking conjure animals thing, so I didn't need it because I just kept the thing up for. I can drop them anywhere. I didn't check.
Hang on.
60 feet. 60 feet range.
That's fine, then yeah. So let me just get up.
It's my own fault for not keeping that up because I thought I wouldn't need that info, and I was like, because I had
Let
to
me just
change
get
the
up
plan
enough.
slightly. Oh, was it bonus
all
action
on
to
their
drop
side,
the fucking
is that
raven thing?
thing?
It was a bonus action to drop the raven form, yes.
So I can't talk to Tarlock.
I will allow a free action, but if you're trying
Okay.
to persuade, then it's going to
No.
be at disadvantage. Where exactly
Okay,
are you
fine.
wanting these spiders?
Yeah, how big are they?
Okay.
She said
They're pretty
giant
big.
wolf spiders, didn't you?
I want
So
one
they are
there
medium.
in this square.
Hang
I
on,
want
hang
one
on, hang
here.
on. I'm having to do their health. Give me a second.
Okay. They got
And you
like
can have them come down from the ceiling, so it'd be super creepy as well.
11 hit points ish on average.
Yeah, they have 11 hit points. That's what I was just doing. So you want one
One
there.
there. I want one there.
One there.
One on that side of Alva. I'll have one here.
Yep.
I want one here.
You'd have one on the ceiling above her.
Yes, and I want one above. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
and then I want
Do you want
I
them
want
just
one,
like that, surrounding?
2 here. I want 2 above them as well, so that they're
Okay.
completely surrounded.
Let me do it like that so that it shows it. There we go.
Suddenly
makes it like
spiders.
a
Oh, the
select
spiders!
Okay, so Rowan is still selectable there. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
cool. And then obviously at disadvantage. Yeah, at disadvantage because I can't give myself
Yeah.
advantage because of already using my
Haven't
bonus action.
activated yet.
This is something that Maverick taught me, Harlock. When you weren't here when Mother died, when you weren't here because you ran away and you let the enemy capture you, you broke the first rule of the Talon. You should be ashamed of yourself. You call yourself a Darkthorn. And that's what I say.
Okay, persuasion check with disadvantage.
One roll. And
He is also currently turned, so. Damn.
19.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration. He is turned anyway. He cannot do anything. He has to just run. So 5, 10,
Feel shame. Feel shame.
20.
Take so much
There.
psychic damage from the shame.
And he gets an opportunity attack from 3 of us.
If you want to
2.
take them, because it will break the turn.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Do it.
So
'Cause
he
then
has
I'm-
run.
Like
he's run
persuasion
up to
check
the
was
corner
for
to
nothing
be-
if he can't do anything.
He's run up as far away as he can from.
And I've got them surrounded, so
I think we'll leave. I think I won't attack him for now.
okay.
Okay. Rowan's turn. Rowan, you are turned, so you have to spend your turn running as far as you can. However, the wolf spiders don't know about not using opportunity attacks. So
I didn't tell them. I just told them to attack Alauva. I didn't tell them to attack anything else. So. But
okay,
that's
they'll
up to you.
not take it then. So yeah, she's just gonna
Yeah,
go to there, and
she's
she's
gonna
going to dash to there. She's just
Yeah,
using all
their
the-
only instruction was to attack. Like now, I left them there in the hopes that maybe Rowan would be too scared to. But
Okay.
I forgot she's turn. So
All
that's
right.
fine.
Val, it's your turn now.
Cool. How high is the balcony?
It's about 10-20 feet up.
My friend, please, we've just got to go. There's no way we can win.
Can you not see the giant spiders that's just about to gank the shit out of her?
Ganks. I don't even know what the word gank is.
Like, I can't think of like the words that he would use, but he would use his words to express that
Surrounded.
emotion. Yeah. Is there because they're kind of above her slightly, I'd imagine if I came from below, I'd be able to get within range of her.
I would say that. I've only told them to surround and attack her. I haven't told them to prevent friends. So they'd be, I guess, a willing ally that you could maybe. I don't know. If the DM.
I would say there is not enough room around her at the moment. These spiders are basically all over her.
Okay.
So just quickly, not that you have to, but I miscalculated a bit and I'm still below half health.
Right.
I'm currently surrounded by allies.
Oh, fun.
Are you still below half?
Yeah.
Even with heat? Shit.
Yeah,
Still-
I've got slightly more health than I
I
thought.
think you still get to make another wisdom save. Though.
Yeah, it is a wisdom save, but I don't have any wisdom, so it's about a 50-50 chance.
Don't knock it. Don't knock it.
I'm going to move to the other side of Xandal, but for sake of moving tokens, can I just stay there for now? Because you.
Yeah, I'll let you just stay there for now. Yeah.
And technically, all of these these spiders are non-hostile creatures, aren't they?
They're only hostile to Alauva.
So can I cast Crusader's Mantle, please?
Okay, so that will drop your Shield of Faith.
That's fine.
But you want to cast Crusader's Mantle, which is...
Holy power radiates from me in a 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures until the spell ends. The aura moves with me, centered on me. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the aura deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay.
So now my spiders do poison and radiant damage?
Yep.
If they live long enough.
Okay.
Have they actually attacked her? Did you roll for attack? Because I told them to attack on conjure. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether when they appear they get to do an action and or if they have to wait until their...
No, they have to wait till their turn. I
When
forgot.
is their turn? Because it's not on the turn order.
It's, oh, goodness sake, I did roll it. It's a 17, so it'll be after Blossom.
Sure.
It's because I deleted the wrong token.
Ah.
No worries.
There we go. I'll put it back on. Because I'm pretty sure they're not. The spiders are not faster than a Blossom.
Probably not.
Blossom's fast as fuck, boy!
I forgot I need to do Tarlock's healing.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
So yeah, you do watch as Tarlock flees, some of his armor does begin to repair itself. Not a huge amount, but some of it has repaired itself.
Let's get some radiant damage on the go.
That the end of your turn, Val?
Yeah.
Okay, Blossom, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's so close.
So, there are 3 people near you. Roll me a d6.
4.
4. That is going to be Xandal.
Sounds interesting.
Oh! Oh wait, no, that doesn't end charm, does it?
16?
Does that hit you, Xandal?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Okay. Just Xandal, just Blossom just suddenly snarls at you and lashes out with the whip blade.
I guess it would only be 5 of the spiders that would be close enough to attack her? Would that be right? Because the rest of them are slightly... I don't know what their range is.
Do you use both your attacks, Blossom, or just one?
No, it's just the one, then I
Right.
regain myself.
Okay, so you regain yourself for this
5
turn.
foot, yeah.
So, 10 foot high is the platform.
Yeah, 10 foot high.
So I can move through the spiders because they're friends. So
Yes.
can I climb up to there?
Yep.
And then I'm in range of...
Allow them, yep.
Yep. Do I get my second attack to...
I will allow you,
between?
yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can move in between attacks, that's fine.
Yeah. Couldn't remember how it worked exactly. 23.
23 does hit.
Nice. And D4 radiant.
And a d4 radiant, yep.
So 15 and 2.
17, okay.
Oh,
Maths.
I don't know how fast she is.
Is that right?
Or
No.
6 of the spiders are within 5 feet, the other on the outside are not close enough, so you'll only have to roll
Yep.
damage for 5.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Blossom?
Yes.
Okay. Spider's turns, so... Yeah, let's have some bite attacks. So, +3 to
Technically,
hit.
they're all flanking, aren't they?
Well, some of them are. But, that's just technical. Let's not fucking completely blow up Paddy's poor brain.
5.
Yeah,
so
1d6
5 of
piercing, +1, and 1d6 poison with it's 11 Constitution to not be poisoned.
So only one of them hits. Poor things only have a +3 to hit.
Yeah,
So 1d6 piercing.
plus
plus
radiant
1.
and poison. If she passes
So,
the 11, then she only takes the radiant.
So that's 4 damage from that. And then I just need to check. Hang on. Yeah, she's not actually immune to that. Okay,
Oh,
so poison, Constitution saving throw.
11's the DC, it's not high.
Yeah, she passes, so she takes no poison damage, and then D4 radiant damage. Only 1, but that's still 1 extra damage.
We did that, right?
Yep. Okay. That's the end of the spiders goes. It's now her go. You watch as she's just bombarded by a whip blade and multiple sets of fangs, and she just sort of bats them away and goes, "Ah, annoyances!" And she is going to
Blow up. In rage. We win.
30.
Oh, yeah, Alright, let's go feature quick, come on.
Yep. She
Misty
is
Step.
going to Misty Step
Yeah.
to there, which is her bonus action. And the person I'm about to attack has left.
She's just feeding the cats. She'll be back in a sec.
She can still hear. Okay, well I need you here to check your AC. But she is going to attempt.
She is trying to scream and shout, but the mic's just not picking her up.
She is going to use an unarmed strike to attempt to grapple. That is a 14 to hit. I'm going to guess that probably doesn't hit, but I'll wait.
16 AC.
That misses
Sorry,
then.
I was just
Okay.
feeding the cats so they didn't harass me.
Okay, so she misses with that one, so she is going to attempt to grapple you again with another one. That one is a 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
So on the first one, she lashes out and tries to grab you by the throat, and you just sort of duck. The second one, she lashes out again and grabs you by the hair and drags you in. Okay, that is the end of her turn.
She's just grappling me, not taking any damage though.
Just grappled at the moment, yes.
Okay, cool.
Ert's turn.
Try and choke me out, bitch. Fucking try me.
Okay, Ert is going to move. Just double check the range. Thanks. That was really pleasant. You might want to mute.
Hang on. Everyone take 1 thunder damage. I'm only kidding,
That
you
was
don't take 1
beautiful.
thunder damage.
That was beautiful.
It was almost
think-
worth it. Yeah.
Derail the stream with a belch. I'm sorry, guys. Was
It was just
Oh,
a
dear.
look of pure shock on your face.
It's just like, where did that come from?
That is going to be a short.
Just rocked it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a short.
So I forgot what I was going to say now.
My bad.
Ert is going to move there.
Okay.
And-
Again, that's all right. The diagonal's fine.
Yeah,
Not
I
moving
was
really
I was
quick,
there, so I've. And I'm gonna smack her in the face with a mace.
Okay, you don't have
Um,
advantage because Talia does not
It
count as threatening her because she is grappled.
Okay. 17.
17 does not hit. Just
Okay.
misses.
War priest. Give me a second. I just want to check something. Lost my actions page. Where is it?
Ooh, that wouldn't turn me into a vampire, would it?
Okay. So yeah, War Priest, so I can hit again.
Okay.
And
That does hit.
cool.
So 9
And I also
damage
get
plus your
+4.
D4 of radiant.
Yeah.
9, so 11 damage. Okay.
And I think that's all I can do. Actually, can I bonus action shield? Oh no, because yeah. Can I shield
You
faith?
War Priest. You War Priest, so that counts as your bonus action, I believe.
Never have we been so like technical on the wording of things. So desperate to get a win out of a loss or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Oh.
can't bonus action. So
Okay. That's the end of Ert's turn. At the end of Ert's turn, legendary action from Lady Alauva, bite attack.
Is that automatically because I'm grappled?
No,
Or does she get
no,
advantage because I'm
she
grappled?
does have to try and or a creature
She's got to land an attack.
+9 to hit. Yeah, so you have to be grappled, which you already are. So it's a 20 to hit.
Well, that automatically hits.
Yeah. So you take 10 piercing damage,
Okay.
and this is going to be
Point of
halved for you. You take 14 necrotic damage, halved because you're resistant to necrotic.
Mhm.
So
How
you
much
only
is that
take
half?
7, but your hit point maximum is reduced by 7.
Okay, so now my max is 50. Okay, so I can't
Yeah.
get up to 50. Okay.
But you do watch as some of Ilauva's wounds do heal from that, as she sinks her fangs into your neck, and just you feel, even though your life essence
Grappled,
is
so I
not
can't
as strong after being brought back from the dead, you still feel some of your blood being drained and yourself getting weaker.
I can still move when I'm grappled, in the sense of I can move my arms and shit. I just
you're
can't
not
move
you're
away
not
from her.
restrained. Yeah, you're just
Okay, cool.
grappled. Okay, that is the end of the legendary action. It's now Xandal's turn.
Val, please listen to reason. We need to figure out a way to end this once and for all. Come, my friend. I'm gonna try and grapple the
You're gonna
paladin.
try and grapple Val? Okay.
This little guy trying to hold onto your fucking leg or something.
So that is an athletics check for you, Xandal, and an athletics or acrobatics check for Val.
Okay.
I up and drop him a little bit so he takes some damage. Oh wait, no, we know that.
That was so close.
Oh,
Oh my god!
This whole
I
thing
get
is
extra
Xandal-
attack, don't I?
Xandal just wraps his arms around your legs, and for a
Oh,
few
you're coming in
seconds,
for a
Val,
hug.
you think you're gonna fall over, but you manage to just sort of
And you're like, get the hell off me, you
You just manage to
fucking
sort of shake him off and like slap him in the face with a wing to get him to dislodge, and you're just like, "What are you doing?"
Can
I
roll
get
to see if
extra
that-
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try and grapple again.
You gonna try and grapple again?
Yeah.
Oh, I did
Again!
The same thing happens again. Just he tries to hold on to your legs, and you just
Now's not the time, Sandor. Like, bro, buy me dinner first. Get off.
okay.
Trying to
Just
cop a
come.
feel. What the fuck? Just come home.
Xandal, just keep fighting. If we get out of this, I will let you study the dagger some more.
Roll a persuasion check, Val.
Okay.
Ooh.
20, not natural.
20. Xandal, you feel that left hand that hasn't done anything the whole time you've been here. You just feel a pulse, just a oomph go through your body. And all those thoughts about Ilauva fade away.
Who would have thought that a
Why am
bad
I
thing?
doing this? You're on.
Okay.
And just get off my leg.
Sorry.
So you still have your
Just gonna
movement
let
tackle.
Oh.
Unfortunately, my action's gone. I'm coming to here. Actually, not there. There.
Okay.
I have a plan.
All right. Vienna, it's your turn.
I am going to move into view.
Yep.
And good old faithful Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I think it's just a common thing that you can't say Eldritch Blast, you have to say Eldritch Blast.
24 hits, 7 doesn't, because it's in that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was more of an
Don't forget your D4s.
Eldritch Blast.
Don't forget D4.
Extra
Oh,
Roll an extra
1d4.
D4 for radiant damage.
Is it all attacks?
Oh yeah, we're all in the range thing. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna make my.
I'll double check
I'm hoping
Crusader's
to pull
Mantle,
off
but I'm pretty
useful.
sure it is.
I have no idea.
All those in
Dangerous
range. Yeah.
weapons. Yeah.
Oh, if it's weapons, then that won't get. No, because we counted it for the spiders. I guess.
Well, it hits
Deals
with a
an extra
weapon attack.
1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack,
okay.
which
Okay.
Makes more
I'm,
sense.
I'd count Eldritch Blast as a weapon attack personally, but that's just me.
It's, well,
She uses a physical item to enhance the attack.
Yep.
Which is my
It's
gauntlet.
now physical.
Okay. Talia, your turn.
Okay, right. Let me know. Can I eat one of my snake gummies?
Yes.
Can I get one of those in my mouth so that I get poison fangs? And I'm gonna go 2 can play at that game,
Yep.
bitch. And I want to bite a Lauva.
Yep, so
But
eating the gum
as
is a
like an
bonus
extra
action.
flavour thing, and I hope that you'll allow maybe some kind of cool thing about this. Can I spit her blood in her eyes?
Well, let's see if you hit with the roll first.
Yeah. Okay, right. Character sheet.
You've
I
got to
keep
try and
losing
hit
it.
her.
So what do I do? Just roll a d20 plus. What attack is
D20
it?
plus D20 plus Dex. Plus
So
proficiency.
my dex is +3, so /roll 1d20 plus 3. Is that correct?
1d20 plus your dexterity plus proficiency.
Oh, so that's +3 and then plus another 3, so +6. So 12, 15, 16, 18.
18 just hits. Just hits. So
Okay,
roll
so
1d4 for the piercing damage.
Okay. 4?
4 damage for the piercing, plus a d4 for radiant.
That's the holy suck.
And then I want
Okay.
to blind her by spitting her own blood.
Yeah,
in her
hang on.
eyes,
She's got to make
if I can.
a saving throw against the poison.
Would that be my spell DC, not
No, it's a
the
DC
same as
on
or
the
is it
thing,
the
which
11?
she failed. She fails, so she's going to take 3d6 poison damage.
Fuck off, fly, go away.
So roll me 3d6 for your poison damage.
6, so... slash.
And you would actually technically get sneak attack on this.
Okay, so that's 3d6, which is 8, and then sneak attack is how many d4? d6?
I
D8?
can't remember at your
Is it?
level.
Hang on, let me check. Actions. Sneak attack is 5d6.
So 5 more d6 of damage. As you just
21.
21. Nice. You just
And do
like,
do I give her disadvantage and blind her by spitting her in blood?
hang on.
Come on.
Hang on. Let me finish what I'm doing. Right, so you just lunge around like she's got you by the hair and she's pulling on it, and you just like you go slack for a second and she thinks like, oh, she's finally given up, but you've shoved the gummy in your mouth, felt the fangs sprout, and you just lunge up and bite into her neck just above the collarbone, sinking your fangs in, and she just goes ah! Ah! And then you pull back and you do spit blood into her eyes. I'm going to make a dex save for her. That is a d12, not a d20. Yeah, that is low enough. Yep, so she is currently disadvantaged until she takes an action to wipe the blood from her eyes.
Would that be considered my action, a bonus action, and everything, or do I have a
That
bonus
is
action still?
one of your attacks, because
Wait,
it was
what?
just a bite attack. So you've used your attack. If you have multi-attack, you can make a second bite attack if you want. Or you can pull your
don't
rapier.
have multi-attack. Can I just try and stab her in her heart with my rapier?
But if you don't have multi-attack, then no. Because
I mean, I've got two weapon fighting, but it has to be two with the same weapon. I don't think that's the same,
No,
is it?
that won't work.
No,
No,
then
the
no.
bite was the full action then.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'll be like, "Come on, Dad, you can fight this. Fuck this bitch."
Tarlok is
Don't
still
fuck her.
Tarlok is still turned. He is just going to stand up there. He's got to move as far away from her as possible. So
He's just staring at the
Damn it!
wall.
You just fucking drop it. It's not
25,
helping.
30, 25. You can't be dropped. It's something that's just happened now. And it's only been 1 round since it was done, so there's another 9 rounds of him running away.
The
Fuck's
bonus though,
sake.
he's not attacking us, so
Yeah,
it,
true. I know, but
I'm
it's
not
just-
complaining.
I'm trying to get into breakthrough. Oh, I could have fucking. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Never mind, too late.
So,
I can't retcon it now.
Anyway, end of his turn. Rowan's turn. Rowan is just going to have to stand there and take the dodge action, but Rowan does, because she hasn't taken radiant damage, heal for 10 hit points. Because her regeneration kicks in. So, yep. Alright, that is the end of Rowan's turn, because she's just dodging. Right. Val's turn.
Okay, cool.
Because the only way out of this room is through the elevator, which neither of these guys know how to work.
So I'm concentrating on my thing.
Although, actually, could Rowan... Let me just double check. Is Rowan a shape changer?
don't
No,
think
it's
so,
only a
no.
full vampire who's a
Yeah,
shape
she's just
changer.
a little spawn.
And just
Yeah.
She's just
Yeah.
a little baby.
I was just checking. If she had shape change, I would have had to change it to a bat and fly up the elevator shaft, but she can't do that.
Shaft over there? Okay.
Yeah, where you came in. This is the elevator that you guys came in.
Oh,
on.
right, I was just thinking, could she get all the way over there? From there?
Be right back.
Not from there, but she could start moving that way.
Ah.
Anyway, it's Val's turn.
You take an attack action. Work out what to do. Okay, I am going to move up to there. And some thwacks again. So, actions, Mortimer.
Okay.
24.
Hits. Remember, extra d6 of damage, because this is an undead.
Yeah.
So, 11.
And an extra d4 because I'm in my own.
Yep. 16, 20. Okay.
And we're going to thwack again.
Okay. Yeah, Lady Alava does get hit resistance.
Nope.
14, no, that does not hit.
Cool.
Okay.
Nearest person is Tarlok. Oh wait, you're not.
Vow of Enmity is concentration, I think. So,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Alright. Blossom. Wisdom saving
Yep.
throw, please.
Yep. Well,
That's
these
all right,
spiders are
Tarlok's
going
the
to
closest.
die. No, it's
Oh
the
yeah,
spiders.
yeah, no, the spiders. Yeah, that's fine.
You're right
Take the
back.
spiders out. That works.
Yep.
Right. Oh god, Mordecai's running away.
Presumably that hits.
That definitely hits a spider, yes.
It doesn't kill it.
No.
No.
not really.
But they do
No.
bleed.
They do bleed, so you do get
Yes.
a charge on the crystal.
So I might finish that one off since it didn't die.
Yeah,
Yep,
do it.
go ahead.
Heal.
Uh,
Have a snack.
Definitely hits.
Yep, and I'm guess it's got
Yeah.
2 health left, right?
Yeah, it's got 2 health left. Whatever you roll
Yeah.
is going to kill it, but you do get another charge on the crystal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that still wouldn't bring me up to half.
No, but every little helps. Like,
Yeah,
build
it
it up.
does.
There's plenty of spiders left.
Mhm.
Although they will be
Okay.
moving away from you because their command is
yeah,
still to attack Alauva,
their
so
command
they're
is
going to
attack-
swarm again.
Attack Alauva, so
And they have 40-foot movement.
I am going to drop back down and come up here,
Okay.
and then hopefully one's going to go in front of me.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
their
they're all
turn.
in range of it.
One is
They're
going
all
to go
40 feet.
there.
Yeah.
Swarmer.
One is going to go there.
Bite,
Oh,
bite,
yeah.
bite.
Go there.
Nom,
The
nom,
rest of
nom,
them can't get
nom.
within
There's space
what
above her.
about...
20, 25,
Is that-
30. Yeah, one can get to there.
Yeah.
They
So
do
that's
have
at least
spider climb, so
4
5,
of them that can bite her.
30, 35, 40. They can spider climb, so one can get on there, and the other two
Yeah.
are just going to sort of move over here.
Yeah, I'm going
So
to
1,
not
2,
really,
3, 4,
can't really
5.
make them.
With flanking. 4, 5, and they're all like I say, they're all technically flanking with someone, so they all get advantage. It's +3, so 2 of those definitely hit.
She's already poisoned, isn't she, by me? But obviously
It's not a poison.
them.
No, she just took poison damage. It doesn't do a poisoned effect.
Are they still doing radiant as well?
They will still do radiant. They're within Crusader's mantle. So that is 1d6. So 3 of those hits. So 3d6 plus 3. 8, 11, 16 damage from the bites. Sorry, maths.
Alright, I have thrown a lot at you, it's fair.
37, and then 3d4 radiant. Jeez. 9 radiant damage. Not bad, not bad, spiders. You're doing pretty good here. And then the con saves for the poison. Let's see, DC 11 con save. Lady Alauva's page, where is it? Ah, there it is.
Can't imagine how many fucking character sheets you've got. You got at least 2, haven't you?
Pass. She passes all of them, so she takes no poison damage.
She's still poisoned by me, though, isn't she?
No, she didn't get the poisoned effect. She took poison damage.
I thought you
No, it doesn't poison. It just does poison damage.
taking the poison damage on a save fail or half as much. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Doesn't
It's
say
only
it gets-
so like every time she'll make a save against it. It's not right, okay,
No,
yeah.
no.
I can-
Every time you
no,
bite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, I mean, it's
Okay.
not something that rolls over. Like, it has to be done every single bite. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady Alauva's turn. She doesn't regenerate because she's taken radiant damage. But she is going to quickly wipe the blood out of her eyes. Okay. Just gonna decide what she's gonna do here.
Is that only a one thing? How long does the poison fangs last for? Because it just says grow snake fangs add poison to bite. It doesn't say how long it lasts. I'm assuming 1 gummy per bite.
Hang on. After
Just
eating this
for
candy
clarification.
for 4
I've got
hours.
Okay, so I've got the fangs.
Yeah, the user grows 2 long fangs and their bite becomes incredibly poisonous for 4 hours. So you have 4 hours of fangs.
I mean, I already had fangs. It's just more added poison to it. Alright, I'm gonna go pee quickly. Got my headphones on so I can hear you.
No, that's not going to do any good. She doesn't really have anything that splash, unfortunately. She was relying on Tarlock for that.
That's why we don't hit him.
Yeah, what she's going to do. She is going to Misty Step to next to Tarlock. Gets to there, unless anyone's going to do anything. She's cast
what
Misty
can we
Step
do?
and she is visible.
So we get reactions.
People have got reactions if they want them.
Yeah, there's screams from the bathroom saying wait for Annette because she also wants to take a reaction.
You don't get opportunity attacks because Misty Step doesn't give opportunity attacks. I'm just saying if anyone has counterspell and wants to use it, now is the time.
I'm
You cut in and out.
Yeah, so frantic that the mic can't pick it up.
So you counterspell
it.
Misty Step.
Yes, I counterspell it.
I would
just
Toilet break, Jesus.
Please note, I've just been a very nice DM.
I was about to take a bite and I was like, no.
Harlock needs to heal for 30.
Okay.
Because he's not.
I could hear it, and I was just like, wait, let me get back.
I was like, stop.
So he goes to cast the spell, and Vienna, you just go, and
Like, nope.
and she just goes, fine. So she,
Misty Step doesn't trigger opportunity attacks, but does it trigger Mage Slayer?
as she was going to cast a spell, yes, it would.
Yeah.
Oh, you're within range because you're a whip.
Yeah. Well, not with
Oh.
that.
Worth a try.
I was thinking
Okay.
it might have done the first time she did it, but I think because Misty Step is instant, I'm not sure how it works.
So, Talia is still grappled,
Yep.
and
Taking a bite.
she's decided that she needs some more health. Bite attack. That
Wouldn't Misty Step still count
27
as an
hit.
action? Or is it bonus?
No, Misty Step's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my
So-
bad.
27 to hit.
Yes.
So you take 9 piercing damage,
Okay.
and this will be halved. So that's 11, 13. So you take 6 necrotic,
Okay.
which it also
Ooh.
reduces your max hit point by 6.
So I have no idea what my health is
Heals
now.
for
What's
that
it?
much.
50 minus 6. So.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
She is then going to lash out
Okay, alright, cool.
against.
I've got it on calculator, so I know what my new max is.
She's going to lash out with an unarmed strike against Val.
Does that mean she lets go?
No, she's got 2 hands.
Yeah, she can hold me with one. She's a vampire. They're
Yeah.
super strong.
Okay.
That's an
Unfortunately.
18 to hit.
Meets it, beats it. Yeah.
Yep. So you take
Ooh, unarmed.
12 bludgeoning damage
Oh,
yep.
'cause of claws.
and 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As she just lashes out with one hand and just rakes claws across your face. She's then going to, as a free action, she doesn't know that the charm's been broken. Gonna scream out, "Little one, if you can do anything about these spiders, I'd be very thankful." And that's the end of her turn.
Oh, sorry, what's that?
Uh,
No, bitch!
When she says little one, who's she talking to? Sorry.
Xandal. She
Randall,
still thinks
he's
Xandal's
the
charmed.
smallest person here.
Oh right, okay, I was like.
Yeah, she still thinks Xandal is charmed.
Okay.
Admittedly, she could have tried to charm another one of you, but
Too late now. No take back, please.
she's getting flustered.
Good.
Hey.
Anyway, what's Zert got to do? What's Zert gonna do?
Well, considering what you just did has taken Val down to 10 hit points, there's only one thing.
Lay on hands!
Well, it doesn't have lay on hands, but she has got healing spells.
Yeah.
So I just want to check. Blah, blah. 60 foot. That's the whole room, isn't it? Basically, 60-foot range.
That's quite a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do mass healing word.
I'll at least get Blossom.
I'm just
back under
checking
control.
that I am not using a specific spell slot that I need to save.
I'm just checking. No, she used her one counter spell.
Oh, thank fuck
The
she
other
Only
did.
got
time.
one counter spell. It's interesting.
She,
Hey,
she
don't
she
fucking
doesn't
knock it,
actually.
Blossom.
She doesn't actually have counter spell as a spell. She had an item that allowed her to counter spell.
right.
Ah.
Okay. So we're gonna do that and hope it does. Right, and my adapt healer is D4.
Yep,
Sick.
an extra d4. Yep.
Okay, so 8 plus.
So you get to select 6 creatures who get this healing.
Yeah, so
12 healing to 6 creatures of your choice. Or up to 6 creatures of your
You
choice.
healing?
well, is there 6 of us, isn't there?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, so
There is 6
yeah.
players, yeah.
So everybody gets the 12 healing.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Yep. Thank you.
that might have taken Blossom above half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's basically what I've done.
Okay.
First thing I do is Crimson Right and bring myself straight back down.
Sandal, your turn.
Okay,
You can't get up to
Using
her because
my-
she's surrounded.
I can.
Hmm.
I'm
What?
halfling, remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can go between
Lean
legs. Yeah, yeah,
into
yeah,
this.
yeah.
5, 10. Almost making out I'm here to protect her.
Okay. Make me a deception check.
I'm
This
going to
success-
steal the heart from her.
Yeah, make me a deception check first to see if you
Okay.
can. This is not a
I'm
high
gonna use one of
DC.
my
Flashes
flash
of
of
genius.
genius.
Your last one, because you used to whilst you were in the lab upstairs.
Yeah.
I have been keeping track of this. So 16, okay? She doesn't appear to notice anything wrong, and you just see her give like a wry smile as she's still holding Talia.
Yep. I'm taking the heart from her.
Okay, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay. $16.
16. Okay,
Do I get
Is
it?
that okay?
you slip your hand into the robe she's wearing, and they come out holding a chained, beating heart. She
Get
does
away
not
from
appear
her!
to notice.
Okay.
Get away from her! Get away from her!
5, 10. So that's my entire movement. I'm gonna make it look like I'm about to attack one of the spiders.
Okay,
So I
with
can't do
that
anything
same
else because my action's done.
yeah, with that same deception check, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
She does look a bit quizzical as to why you went that way, but she doesn't seem to be questioning it too badly. Okay,
But yeah, I'm
Vienna.
still under the same order of get rid of the dragon too.
no,
Or
she
deal
did
with the
change
dragon.
it.
Yeah,
She-
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she changed
Yeah.
it to deal with.
The spiders. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Vienna, it's your turn.
Well, there's not really much I can do other than my good old faithful friend.
Fireball.
Well, Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Can I squeeze through there and hit her? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd allow it. 13 does not hit. 15 does not hit, unfortunately. You fire them both out, and she just like in this like show of like almost unnatural speed, just sort of blurs in place and just dodges them.
It's annoying.
Okay, end of your turn.
Yeah. Really wish I had bonus actions.
Talia's turn.
Now, did we agree that while I had used my lightning rapier against Tarlok, we'd had a long rest since then, so I have the special ability back? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
If I was to use that special ability to go this way,
Mm-hmm.
she is still within 5 feet, so she would still take some lightning damage. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You
go
are
through there.
aiming directly at a crystal there, though.
Yeah.
That spider is on a crystal.
It's a straight line, isn't it? If I go this way, she's still within 5 feet, right?
It begins.
Or
at
would
the
it be
one-
here?
Yeah, it would
Fuck
be.
it,
that.
I'll go straight up. I'm sorry, guys, but I need to get out of her grasp.
Okay.
How good is it right now? It
Uh,
doesn't. I've said it.
You
Like,
said it. So
yeah, I've said
go
it.
that
I'm
way.
doing it.
So
I'm
it is-
desperate. I need to get out of her grasp.
So that is a dex save, I believe, for the people involved. Let me just.
Yes,
double
or they
check.
all get shunted down, and then she'll be right next to me again. So that kind of defeats the fucking point.
Lightning
But
rapier. 30 foot long by 5 feet wide. DC 12 dexterity saving throw. So needs to
Nice.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Nat 20.
And as does
thank you.
everything to either side needs to as well.
Yeah, so I don't care about the spiders.
So it's just
fine.
Val.
Lady allow
Yes,
for
yes, it
passage.
would. Yeah.
And the
So it'll be
spiders.
this spider, you, Ert,
Or the
and
spiders.
these two spiders here.
So Lady Alava passes,
So
15.
she isn't shunted, so I just go through her.
Oh no, 18.
half as much damage for the people who failed. For the people who pass, Spider 1 fails, Spider 2 fails, Spider 3 fails. So the 3 spiders fail, so you need to roll me 2d10 lightning damage. Anyone who passed takes half.
Or
4. Okay, so
Fuck for that.
okay,
2
then that doesn't
damage,
count as my movement, does it?
No.
Okay, good.
So the spiders
Then-
all take 4 damage.
Take it you don't get radiant damage from that either, do you?
No, that's
yeah.
not a weapon attack, that's a weapon ability.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not an attack.
Okay, so I can move to here, yes?
Hang on.
With my movement? There
Hang
to
on,
here.
I can't see where you were moving. Where you're currently. Yep, you can move there. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Would have been better off going
I've
just-
used my action.
What does Talia just pulls out the rapier and it crackles with lightning as she points it dead at Alava's chest and just lunges forward. Alava ducks to the side, letting go of your hair. Seeing you coming, just sort of ducks down, like going prone on the ground as you shoot over her head. And if Val actually would have taken only 1 lightning
Oh,
damage.
because
to
he's
resist
lightning
the
resistant,
lightning.
because he's Dragonborn.
Okay, cool.
Bronze.
And the lightning crackles around and hits a couple of the spiders and Val, but you lunge and hit the edge and then just start bugging out, I'm guessing.
Okay, now that was my action and my movement.
Yep.
Can I put some Hydra teeth in the monster aspect potion and down it as a bonus action? Or is that two bonus actions which you count that as? Can I prepare it and then take it my next turn?
I would
or-
allow you to prepare it this turn.
Okay, then I will drop 2 Hydra teeth in the monster aspect potion.
Okay, you watch
And
as
then
the
contemplate
potion
taking it
begins-
later.
The potion begins to fizz and bubble.
And then I'll scream at my father, snap out of it! And I'll end my turn.
I need to check. Okay. Alright, at the end of your turn, Lady Alava is going to use 1 legendary action to move without provoking opportunity attacks. 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to there. Tarlok's turn. Tarlok is just going to stay where he is and take the dodge action, because he is turned. Rowan's turn. Rowan is going to stay where she is and take the dodge action, because she is turned. Val's turn.
Val is going to use the 15 lay on hands that he has left, because he used 13
We watched the
previous
bod and we
round.
calculated what he had used, so
Yep,
and
that's
we
I was-
rounded it down to be fair. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that is absolutely fine.
So I've got 15 left. I'm going to use that on myself.
Okay.
As my action.
we were like there with the notepad going, okay, so we gave 10 to this person and this.
And I kept changing, like, watching the VOD back, I kept changing who I was
Originally he
giving
was going to
hearing.
give 10 to Rowan, but then you said she was fine, so he only gave 5, and I was just like, fuck,
Yeah.
take that back off again, and we were just like, we'll just round it down to be fair, because fuck trying to figure that out.
So, yeah. And take my movement. So I'll go 5 to there, 10 to there. Yeah.
Okay.
So, actually, I'm going to move to there, because then everybody still gets their +4.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Blossom, your turn.
Yep. I am above half health now, so that's good. I'm going to move to here.
Good. I'm still
And-
within 40 feet.
I'm going to attack once normally.
Yep, that hits.
for 16 and
16.
4. Oh wait, I
Okay.
should have done my.
Better say,
thing
did you
first.
crimson right?
I should have done.
But you said you weren't, unfortunately. You said normally the first attack.
Well, that was meant to be a separate thing, but either way, this is fine. And for the second attack, I'm going to use my Whipmaster to try and grapple.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yep.
So that is an 18.
So she's gonna make a acrobatics check to try and get out of this.
things to a wall.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the whip goes to like wrap round her, and she just like lashes out with her robed hand, catches it, and just chucks it back at you.
Spider swarm time. They're all within 40 feet.
Is that the end of your turn, Blossom?
Yes, it is then.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to use another legendary action because she only used one last round. So she's got one left. She's going to move again because she's got spider climb. She can go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 to get to there. Okay, spiders.
You can still get to her. That one
Yeah.
can. That one cannot. That one can. That one can.
Yeah, but they can't stack up.
No, but I mean, like, they'll all move closer. I'm just saying that most of them are still within range, but this guy here is too far away.
Yeah. So the spiders are just going to do
About
as
2 of them can
told.
attack.
Yep. Plus freeze. Neither of them hit. Okay.
We're still harrowing her. That's the main job.
Her turn. Oh, and it's been their turn. So Rowan heals for 10. Keep forgetting about the healing.
It's alright, you can forget, it's fine.
And Tarlock heals for 30. Because he's not taking any radiant damage.
Taking any damage.
As you, by the way, as you glance at Tarlock, it looks like all the damage you had done to him previously is nearly all healed. He is nearly back to perfect form. Lady Alauva's turn. She is going to. This is not looking in her favor. She needs to break certain people out of stuff. Right, she's going to use that on Tarlock to try and break him out of the charm. So Tarlock needs to make a intelligence saving throw. Helps when the page actually loads. Intelligence is flat. Nope. So Tarlock fails, and he is going to take 5 damage. Okay, but Tarlock is no longer turned because she still thinks she has control of him. Okay, so Tarlock is no longer turned. She cast a spell as a bonus action. Yeah, she's got no bonus actions, and she doesn't really want to move. Yeah, she'll stay there. Ert's turn.
Okay, so Ert is going to do Healing Word on Val.
Okay.
Plus D4. Cool. So that's 8.
Okay.
And she's also going to move. Let's actually measure the distance. Probably 20 foot to be next to Diana.
Okay. All right.
That's her turn.
All right. Sandal, it's your turn.
I'm assuming what I'm about to do is going to cost an action, yes?
I mean,
Depends
he doesn't
you
know
want
what you're
to
gonna do, so you have to say first. We're not mind readers.
Well, we
Tarlock,
can take a
new
pretty-
directive.
Yes.
Defend your daughter and her allies.
Okay. That. Yeah. That doesn't cost an action. That's a bonus action.
Sweet.
It's the same as
Come
like
on, Daddy.
it's the same
Come
as
here.
like giving.
Same as giving Hagar his order, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, I'm coming here. Upcasting, targeting both Vienna and Valdician. Heroism.
Okay, so both of you
Neither
get
of them can be,
Frightened.
yeah.
frightened.
Neither
So
can be frightened, and they get
Ooh,
temporary hit
control.
points at the
Control
start of
when they're
each of
coming
their
for fuck's
turns.
sake.
but that has dropped your concentration on web. So web
That's
does
fine.
fade.
That's fine.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed what the effects were.
So you get 3 temporary hit points, which
At the start of each of your turns.
And
don't
that's
stack.
your level, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
6? So what level are you now? 7? 8? What level is Sandal?
I'm
it's-
level 8.
it's
Level
3
8.
temporary hit points. That's
Oh.
it. And they
I
don't
thought it was
stack.
bad.
So each turn you just get a 3 temporary hit point buffer. So if you've
Okay.
lost
Yeah.
those temporary hit points at the start of your next turn, they come back, but they
Okay.
don't stack.
Yeah.
But
Willing
also
creature
cannot-
you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability
Ah.
modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah.
When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining
temporary hit.
Temporary.
temporary hit points. So my spellcasting modifier is.
I assume it's +3 because it's given 3 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Okay. Anything
Oh
else?
yeah, D&D
Yeah, that was
Beyond
your
knows that. Yeah.
Movement, action, and bonus action. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's the end of your turn.
The rest of my movement to come behind that crystal.
Yeah, Lady Alauva's just seen you holding the heart and just goes, "No!"
You bitch.
It's
Yeah.
now her legendary actions had come back. I'm trying to decide what she'd do here.
Put it in now, bitch.
Yeah, no, she's gonna try that. She's only got 1 slot left, so if this fails, then she starts casting a spell. She's gonna use 2 legendary actions to try and cast a spell.
Get down! Don't you dare turn my computer off. Get no.
Anyone doing anything?
Oh, I'm counting a spell.
We've got no.
I've only got 2 spell slots and I've used them.
I ain't got dispel magic. I can't do shit.
Okay.
I'm fucking too far away anyway.
You all watch as she mumbles and a portal appears behind her and she steps
Dimension door.
through it
Fuck.
and dimensions doors away. She is... This fight turned against her. She is not sticking around.
That's
You've
not
just,
ideal. but
you've
at
just
least we're not
revealed
dead.
that you've taken her, like, trump card away from her.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
However, you do still potentially have to deal with Rowan. Do you guys want to drop out of turn order? Rowan is currently turned, so...
Yeah, I guess. I want to run towards Xandor because I know he's got the
Okay.
thing. So
Okay, so we now drop out of initiative as Lady Alauva has fled.
Xandor, do you have it?
I have
Is
it.
Ra-
And he
Rowan's-
presents it.
Thank you. And she'll take the heart. So I now have the heart.
Okay.
What about Rowan?
Yeah,
What do we do?
about Rowan?
Rowan
She's
is
not
currently
Rowan anymore.
turned. Rowan is turned, so she's just like
She's running against
scrabbling
the
at the wall, trying to
You know,
run
like running
away.
against the wall, like when you've lost connection to your controller, and they're just like.
Yeah.
Val's going to
Val?
go up. And I mean, Val's seen the effect of turn before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's going to unarmed strike for basically 1. He's going to just try and unturn her.
We're out there.
Okay.
Yeah. And see if she's still under the effects of Lady Alauva now that she's not in the room.
Okay. So the turn effect does end. So Rowan, you turn around.
Commands.
You are currently free. You are now feeling the first. However, you are wounded and hurt, so you do feel the first. But it's up to you how much this is affecting you.
To be honest, I think Rowan will just look at Val and says, "Please put me out of my misery."
How?
She's
How-
not.
how?
She's not Rowan anymore, Val. Do it.
This is not how I want it to be.
Let her die with her own mind. I know it's hard.
How do I even do it?
Just stab her. What else
Like
can you
Val
do?
is asking how to actually take her out.
You idiot!
But honestly, if you can't do it, Val, let the
Or
others.
decapitate her.
No, I can do it. Just I need to know how to do it.
As quick
In
as
the
you can.
heart. In the heart. Or cut off her head. Whatever's less traumatic for you.
Let me talk. My scene. You're further in the room.
Talia, you're right across the room. You're not.
Yeah, you're
anywhere
not there.
nearby.
Ruining our moment.
Do it! Don't make a big deal out of it.
And Val is going to reach into his bag and just take out a dagger and press it against her chest and just go, I didn't want it to be like this either. And straight through,
Okay.
aiming for the heart.
All right. As you sink the dagger in,
Opens
Rowan
a
is-
portal to another dimension.
Rowan is still alive.
Oh god. Oh god, I don't know how to kill Spawn.
She is an undead.
Come on.
Probably been better with Mortimer.
Yeah.
Val, roll a religion check.
Okay. This music is like super loud in my ears. Sorry, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
turn it
Turn it down a bit.
down. Religion check.
I'll turn it down on the main
Happy to.
mixer a bit. There we go.
Guess
20.
20. Okay. With that, you know there are a couple of ways to kill a vampire.
Right.
There is sunlight, there is running water, or there is if you stake them through the heart in their resting place, they are paralyzed and vulnerable. They can then be killed.
Okay. Running water. How would that work?
Running water. So,
a cup of water on her head.
so it
Like the Witch of the West, like, nah, I'm
Oh.
melting.
you know, with running water, it means something along the lines of like a stream or a waterfall or something like that.
Right. So I've literally got nothing that can.
What about Earth? Create food and water?
Well, it's not running water.
You can
Val.
you can just reduce her to 0 hit points naturally, like
Okay.
by just stabbing her over and over, but that is going to be potentially long and drawn out.
Yeah.
Unlike
Yeah.
unlike a full vampire, a spawn will just turn to dust like when they lose vitality. A full vampire turns to mist and goes back to their resting place and just reforms.
Where is Rowan's resting place?
Probably
Rowan-
right next to Beatrice.
Rowan's resting place is actually in the Ivory Tower.
Right.
That's where she formed you. She put a coffin in the basement for you.
Okay.
So it's
next
not
to
as
her,
simple
right?
as just stabbing her through the chest then.
I mean, we
Um,
all attack her at once.
Would prestidigitation create?
Oh look!
It's at this point you feel a gauntleted hand land on your shoulder, Val.
Okay.
And you turn around and you see as the other hand reaches up and pulls off the helmet, revealing the face so similar to Talia's: red-skinned, golden yellow eyes, 3 slash marks through the eye and down one side of the neck, and black hair. And he goes, "I can do it."
and Val kind of moves behind Ralwyn to kind of almost give her support and almost do that like hands on the shoulders thing, as I know it's tough, and just go.
Can I move closer, considering I'm close to Rowan-ish? And then I'd imagine Urt would want to be there too. The rest of you don't really know her, I guess.
Can I ask, have you despawned the spiders? Can we have the spiders gone
Yes,
out of
the
this
spiders are
dungeon
gone.
moment?
The spiders are gone. Sorry.
So
They're all
The
watching,
spiders
like,
6 tissues each, I go.
The spiders are gone.
yeah.
The spiders are gone.
one
Yeah,
leg on
Spiders
the top
quickly
floor, like-
knitting handkerchiefs for everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Few laughs
Anyway.
before for you too.
Just a quick point for the spiders. They technically count as fey, so would they have bled?
They would, because they do create bodies. So
Right.
Yeah.
the blood does, but then when they die, the body vanishes.
Yeah.
I was also wondering if I could just start
Okay.
executing the spiders, just to gain some charges, but...
So yeah,
Yeah.
Val
you-
steps to one side to allow this to happen.
Yeah. Tarlok looks down into Rowan's eyes and just gives her a nod and goes, "Well done. You resisted." And he points at you and utters an eldritch word as he casts power word kill. And you watch as Rowan's body pales, crumbles to dust.
Val is just gonna fall to his knees, and he's not crying.
I'm trying not to cry right now.
He falls to his knees, and he's not crying. He's just like, he can't believe this has happened, and you can see that his face is just like super neutral and just like he's kind of like checked out for a minute because he just cannot believe this has happened.
Yeah.
I
Tarlok's
know-
hand just lands on your shoulder, Val, and he goes, "It doesn't get any easier, but the pain will dull over time."
I
And he
know
then he just steps off the balcony and falls down, just leaving you to your grief.
I know you
Okay.
said that Rowan's body kind of disintegrated.
Yeah.
Is her loot still there? Like, is her
All
items still there?
all of her items and equipment are there, yes.
Okay.
Just her body turned to dust.
Val's gonna just gather everything up, like, frantically, because he's kind of snapped out at this moment, and he's just, like, putting everything together and just, like, wrapping it up so he can carry it. But he's gonna, like, take particular care over the loot, and kind of put it over his shoulder.
I can tell you what she had, if you like.
Well, I'm not looting the body.
Well,
Val's there trying
it's
to.
a crafting thing. It's not like, oh, this will be good. This will be good. I'll do it.
No, he's basically taken out some material from his bag, and he's just basically tried to put everything together so that it can
With
be
her
dealt with
ashes as
later.
well, we can do something. With
Might
it.
be useful for Paddy to know, though, because there is still a dodgy health potion in there. No one knows is dodgy.
Well, if it depends if he takes that. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, what I've done is I've just gathered everything into
Yeah.
like a satchel, but the
Yeah.
loot is what he doesn't pick it up for a moment, and he just stares at the loot, and he gently picks it up and takes super care over the loot, and he's still on his knees. He can't stand, like, he can't bring himself to stand up and move away, but that's how he's starting to try and distract himself from what's just happened.
Okay. So whilst Val's doing that, Tali, you watch as
I've just run and give him a hug.
as you hug him. By the way, he is covered in spiked metal armor, so
I don't care.
he just looks down at you and goes, "Talia,
Father,
when
I finally found you.
did you get so big?"
In years, Father.
Yes.
Mother, she's gone.
What?
Knowles.
You can see he's there, but all the emotions are dim and very distant. You get the
The
feeling
Witcher.
he can't feel a lot in his current state. He's understanding what you're saying, but you can see he's just not like he there is reactions, but just not as strongly as they would be if he was alive. He goes,
We've been gone a long time, Father. A lot has happened. We're not that different, you know. Oh, I've lost my voice then. I don't know who the fuck that was. We're not so different. I'm dead too. Funny story.
"I'm sorry I wasn't there."
It's okay. I killed him, by the way. Dagger's dead.
Yeah, I remember
He betrayed
that. And you see
Bastard.
the one emotion he seems to be able to feel very well is rage. And you just watch as his eyes just light up and he clenches the battle axe, like the metal groaning under his grip.
I'm sorry we couldn't kill her as well, but don't worry, I will
We
fucking
still have
find
a
her.
chance.
Do we?
Knowing her, she's gone to lick her wounds. Dimension Door doesn't take
Where?
you far.
Where is she?
She kept her coffin the next level up. Whether
Will you
she'll have
guide
gone
us?
there and then fled, or whether she will stay there, I'm not sure.
We in any state to fight her. How are you? Are you strong enough? I
You
may be
see,
hurt
you
too,
look
but...
at him. You look at him. He is completely healed. Like none of the wounds you caused him are there anymore. He is like back to his armor is pristine. There is no sign of any sort of wound on him, and he looks down and goes, "Little bit of a side effect of what she did. I can't die as long as that." And he points over.
The heart in my hand.
Oh.
Oh shit! No, really? God damn it! Hold this emotional thought. Hold this emotion. He'll be back soon. The DM is just frozen.
Oh no.
No. Oh,
It's gonna happen once per session.
Why right now?
It is.
Oh, and he's gone.
Hey, who's DM now?
You are. You always move into that slot.
So, we find the bitch and we fucking kill her.
I am
You
both.
find yourself in her coffin.
I have
You
twice.
find yourself in her lair. You find yourself in her lair. There's a dim mist crawling along the floor. You throw back the lid and you all fucking stab the bitch to death and she fucking dies. Oh no,
Oh.
shit. Oh, this is the worst possible time.
I mean, his computer hasn't crashed. The music is still playing.
Yes.
So it's
It's
just
just Discord.
Discord being a...
And he's still in Roll20, so and it gives me time to emotionally recover because I was getting a bit
he's
too
coming back.
emotional then. Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. Hold that thought. Tense emotional moment. Okay, we're good. And you're muted.
Oh,
Oh, nope.
no, you're fine now.
Yes.
God
Okay,
damn, let's go.
right. So you can guide us to her, right? You know where? Is it safe? There are so many traps on the way down.
Yes, I know the way. It's only a one
Wait,
level up.
Blossom, wasn't there something on the second floor?
Yes, there was.
Maybe we can use that.
Are you speaking of the shield?
What shield? You see this thing on my head? We're collecting these things. I'm the champion of the Raven Queen. Long story. I have so much to tell you. I don't think there's enough time.
Let's
yeah.
walk and talk.
So,
Right.
Val, still on his knees.
We killed this bitch, right?
That's
That-
what I intend.
Val?
She's made her own worst
Are
enemy.
you okay?
Val's still on his knees.
I'm
he's
just going to
gathered
turn
up-
Blossom back to full.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
I was
he's gathered
waiting
up
Hey,
for
why are
one.
you so small?
Because I shrunk so that it wasn't in the way.
Mm.
Oh,
Val,
well.
Val's still on his knees, and having gathered all the stuff, he takes a moment, and you see him, and he goes into prayer. And from the outside, you will assume that he's praying for Rawin to go to wherever she needs to be, and with whatever gods. He's reaching out to Tritherion, and what he's saying is, why has this happened? Why am I doing this for you if I can't save the people I love? I made my vow to you because I didn't want to lose anyone again. Certainly not to somebody that's basically enslaving people and profiting off their suffering. Why did I not have the power to save her? And he's angry, he's upset, and he's lashing out, but he's lashing out towards Tritherion at this point.
Make me a wisdom check.
Just a check, not a save.
Just to check.
12.
12. You pray and you say all this, and you feel along that connection that you have with Triferian. And you then realize something. It's very similar to what you felt when you tried to reach Mortimer. It's like trying to shout down a long hallway. You get the feeling that whatever has been done to suppress
There's
Mortimer
still this suppression.
is
Even
also
to divine?
suppressing contact to divine beings in this city. Have roll me a religion check. Have you been saying all this out loud, by the way? Or
No,
is this just...
from the outside, people are just going to assume that I'm
Okay.
praying because I've
So-
lost. It's all been in my head, and
So Val, roll me a religion check then, not
Okay.
Ert, because you're the one who's thinking this.
11.
11. You're racking your brain and you're thinking, and you know that there is vampirism is this huge thing of undeath, but you can't quite remember exactly, but you think there's maybe some potential for resurrection, but you can't remember the details. You can't remember the exact details or how it would work, but there might, you know that once someone's been turned into a vampire, they are essentially turned into this creature.
Yeah.
But their soul is still technically there. So there is still the chance for you can still potentially bring someone back from that, like when they've died. But whether or not they come back as a vampire or a person, you're not sure.
Val wouldn't take that risk.
But that's all you get with an 11.
We need to end this.
Val, having, I think he'll try. I think he's probably got some boxes or something in his thing, and he will gather up the ashes, or what's left.
By the way, as you were going through the stuff, you did find a couple of strange items on
Okay.
Rowan. You found what looked like a black ring with these like red veins running through it, which gives off a magical aura. You also found a necklace in the shape of an ear that she'd been wearing underneath
Ew.
her. It's like a silver necklace. It's not an actual ear.
Wait,
It's
like
in
an
the shape-
actual fucking ear. I'm like,
It's in
ew.
the shape of one, but she was wearing it
I just got
underneath her
denied by my
shirt.
drink.
Oh dear. But she was wearing it underneath her shirt.
Okay.
And again, that gives off a magical aura.
That's right, I got it.
And probably a giant coin purse.
Yeah.
No. But
No, I
no,
said so.
Val's gonna gather up the ash. Basically, all that stuff is gonna go into his bag, and he's gonna deal with it later. But he's gonna take care with the loot and also gather the ashes up and stand up and just go.
We end this,
Well,
yeah?
She
can't live.
she's
Or
blocking
live.
Tritherian.
What?
I don't
Can
know
I-
how.
Again, it's not blocking as such. Like Triferian's still there. You
Putting a
still have
barrier
access.
between.
You
Yeah.
still have access to all your powers. The only thing it's blocking is the communication. It's
Okay.
almost as if she's like strengthened just one aspect of the divine gate in this location.
Okay. In that case, Val won't say anything. He's just gonna stand up and just stand with the group and just follow.
Okay. All right.
Let's kill her.
Daniel, what
Meanwhile,
have you been
all this
doing?
is going on, and he's been going around. He's been collecting the gems, anything that he can
He's
salvage
lost
from
Hanger and
both
Emma.
robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just been quietly just going to work because he obviously doesn't know that M's chip is still in one piece. He
Well-
just thinks that they've both been destroyed, so he's
Yeah.
just salvaging what he can.
Roll me an investigation check.
See if you can find.
Yeah. Investigation.
See him staring at the breastplate for like 5 minutes, just like.
No,
22.
not that.
22. So
Oh, that's weird. Aren't they based on mine?
You do manage to salvage, I would say, probably a quarter of the cost of materials that it would take to repair Hagar.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Emily's body, the necrotic energy has riddled it so badly that it's completely nothing on it's valuable anymore. It's been all destroyed. However,
So
when
even
you
the gems
you-
are.
even the gems, yep, the necrotic energy from Finger of Death has ruined them. But when you reach the point where the chip should be, it's not there. The
Did she
chip
fucking steal it?
is missing.
Oh man!
Ah, shit.
Wait, it's not in Rowan's possessions, is it?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
You
so
already-
fucking she's got what she wanted.
She was invisible, and she came up behind you on the stairs up to the balcony, Xandal. She could have quite
Shit.
easily gone up to Emily's body during that time.
You've known what the chip
Yeah.
does.
She
She's a
Yeah.
smart
She did.
person. Yeah.
She ain't stupid.
Yeah, because
Right,
the
well,
chip's actually.
There's still a chance if we
pre-calamity.
can fucking.
Mm.
Let's.
Yeah. Or
Lead the way,
the
Tarlock.
crystal
Lead the way.
itself, it's not a chip, it's a crystal. It's pre-calamity.
Yeah.
That's
she
the
would know
only
what
bit
she was
that
looking
isn't.
for.
Yeah.
You know
Damn it,
where all
it's
the
mid-
traps are, right?
There are no traps on the 3rd floor. However, she did cave in the hallway leading to where her coffin and the item resides.
We came across a collapsed part. Was that on the right floor? I don't know.
No.
Let's see if we can. Let's get to her. We need to hurry. We probably don't have a lot of time.
Come on then, to the elevator.
Let's
And
show
start.
her what happens when she messes with the dark form.
And he guides you all across to the elevator and gets in, and he punches the button for the level just above this one, level 3, the one you had skipped on the way down. As the elevator slowly moves upwards, you're all sort of squished in this tight space, and Tarlock's quite big, especially with the wings.
I'll like cuddle into Dad or something, so that I'm not taking up as much room.
Okay. He just looks down at you and goes, "So, who raised you?"
The Raven Queen? Kind of?
I meant from when you were a child and you lost
Oh,
your
Maverick
mother.
did. He taught me everything.
I see.
Well,
Believe-
that and the Talon taught me the rest. Oh, during us 3, by the way, I made sure of it. I
Good.
finished what you started, Father.
Good. Good.
Abraxas is a good king. You'd like him. There's many
You
people
see him.
who
You see
like-
him just sort of like his brows furrow. He doesn't know who Abraxas is. Abraxas wasn't born when he
Ugh.
was fighting. Abraxas was 18.
Yeah.
He just sort of goes, "Well, good. I'm glad Maverick remained a good friend." At this point, the elevator stops and the doors open, and you can see ahead of you this same metal corridor expanding about 10 feet before there is just this collapse and all this rubble and metal just in this giant jumble. He walks over to it and looks at it, and he points, and you can see that there is a hole that's just large enough for a small creature to squeeze through. And he goes,
I've got
he
an
goes,
idea.
"This is how she accesses it. She turns either into mist or a bat to get in. But she had us place all the things she wanted within and then collapse the corridor so that no one else could get to it."
So, if someone could squeeze through this gap, I could open it, right?
No, this is it's a rubble collapse. You're either going to have to take time shifting it, or someone's just going to have to squeeze through.
Val
I've
spins
got
his
some
dagger.
slime.
Yeah, dagger.
I've
in
got
the
a slime
right?
sucker. Do you need to be attuned to that dagger, Val?
It's my portal dagger.
I know you need to
could
get.
Give
I'll
him
give
the
you a
slime.
sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
or
him the
I
slime.
could
Just
miss-
squeeze through the gap.
well.
Portal, yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna portal, Misty Step, portal.
Can you see through the gap
I mean,
to Misty
it's
Step?
if it's small enough for a small creature to get through, I can see through the gap.
Can he?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh,
small
okay,
enough for
no,
a small creature to get through. However,
that
what
seems,
level spell is Misty Step?
Misty Step is
Second
a
level.
second level, and I've got
Yeah,
one
I was
slot
just checking.
left.
I was just checking because you said you'd used your only third level slot, so I just wanted to double check.
Well, I used my last third level slot. I've got 2
Yeah.
third, 3 second, but I've got 1 left. So
Okay, let's go.
yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Be quick.
you-
We don't have a lot of time once he's done this.
So you slash the air.
Yeah.
And then Misty Step through. And
Yeah.
slash again.
Yeah.
And you all watch as the portal forms and takes shape. Tarlock sort of looks at it and goes, "Handy," and then steps
Be
through.
quick. Oh, jeez. Let's go.
Okay.
We'll run through
everyone
as fast as we can.
goes through. Going through, you go down a bit more of the corridor, and it opens out into a empty, padded room with a mirrored wall on one side. Tarlock goes up to that wall, ignoring everything else in the room, and just presses part of the mirror, which sinks in, and a door in the mirror opens, revealing a small room beyond. Within, by the way, Blossom, the compass is going mad. Absolutely mad. Within this small room, there is not a lot. You see a coffin with the lid currently on, done in a sort of nice black wood. And you also see a shield on a pedestal, a bronze shield in the shape of a sun.
Shit, Adria's gone.
About to say, hang on, let's let Sandal get back so I can
Yeah.
describe that again.
Oh yeah, because he's missed that. Yeah.
Yep.
Quick.
Okay, didn't know you were gone, Aaron. You've just entered into a small room about 10 feet by 10 feet with a coffin made of black wood, and on a pedestal nearest to you from the door is a bronze shield, round shield, shaped like a sun.
Let's
Which
kill
you
this
would-
bitch first.
Tarlock
okay.
at this point reaches out to one of you and goes, "Does anyone have anything wooden?"
Do we have anything wooden?
I mean, the handle of Mortimer
with
is
me.
technically wooden.
I have a
Bear with me.
crossbow that I barely use. Could probably give it up if that would.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
pass it to Tarlock?
If that's all we've got, then yeah.
I've
Tarlock,
got a
take-
torch. Why, as a
Uh,
drow, have I got a torch?
Adventurous
She's like, here you
pack.
go.
My torch is on as well.
Tarlock,
Sharpen it.
Tarlock takes the torch and just snaps it, creating 2 jagged ends. He then walks over to the coffin and kicks the lid off, and you see within Lady Alauva Dawn.
Okay,
Her eyes snap open in fear, not having expected this, and she goes to move, and Tarlock just blurs and slams the stake down through her heart.
I know
goes-
exactly what I want to do to her. No,
He just
she's...
grins down at her and goes, "This has been a long, long time coming."
Can I go up to the other
After
side
you-
so I can look down on her as well, like both of us?
Yeah. You can see her eyes moving, but that's the only thing she can move. She is completely paralyzed.
Lady, I
Cannot.
love her. Wait.
Oh, Zandal's going over. He's rooting
I don't
for the
wait!
crystal.
Let me do this thing! I've been planning this for fucking weeks. If I can.
Oh, you can still speak. He's just going to start searching for the crystal.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
right,
in
okay.
it's in her hand, Sandal.
Oh,
She was clutching it in her hand.
Right, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lean
taking
over
it.
her, and I go, Lady Ilauva, a word of advice. Speak no evil, and I'm going to cut out her tongue.
Okay.
See no evil, and I'm going to stab her in her eyes.
Okay.
And
She-
hear
again,
no
she
evil,
doesn't
and I
move,
will
she
cut off
can't
her
do anything.
ears.
She can't do anything. She is completely paralyzed. She cannot move.
And most
speak,
of
do
all,
anything.
never mess with a Darkborn. And I'm going to try and cut off her head.
The head cutting off doesn't quite work.
I don't
you're
care how
having
long
to-
it takes.
Your
I don't care if she
father,
suffers.
your father just puts a hand on your shoulder, pulls you away, and you watch as the axe just comes down and severs her head completely. And you watch as he goes, "You gave me this. It's only fitting it should kill you." And you watch as he summons that same orb of
Fireball.
fire, But
Send it where
he
it's nice
sort of
and warm.
he sort of holds it in his hand like that, and then like turns it into like a funnel of fire just going down into this coffin, and you just watch as it burns and crackles, and once it's finished, there is nothing left of Lady Alauva.
That is for Rowan. Bitch. And I'll
All
spit on her
this
ashes.
has been happening, and Vienna's actually just been leant against the door, going. It's like, well, I feel like the most sensible, good one here, and I'm the drow.
Oh, don't make Atalia angry. That's not good.
I'm almost enjoying this.
Tarlock at this point now just sort of slumps to the floor and just goes,
Father? What's wrong?
"You, halfling,
Yes,
give my daughter my heart."
I already have the heart. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you already
already
have
have it.
He didn't know that. He just looks at you and goes, "Finish it."
But I just found you.
And I am not
can't-
to live like this.
But I wanted to introduce you to Gunther.
He sounds like a nice man.
You
But-
haven't even met him. How would you know? He's really naughty, actually. You should just start crying.
You should have seen what me and your mother got up to.
Oh, the TMI! Dad.
I think at
From-
that point, Xander would just step out of the room just to give privacy.
Yeah.
I suppose
just-
it is
he
my
reached-
duty.
He reaches up and touches your cheek, Talia, and goes, "After what she did to me, I don't know where I'll end up.
Oh, I killed Mom, too.
I've kept your mother waiting too long. I want to take my chances.
I just hope
on
my
getting
matron
to
sends
join
you
her.
to her.
Fingers crossed." And he just leans up and leans his forehead against yours and presses the axe into your hands. Do it.
You're right. It's my duty as the champion.
He
You're
smiles.
undead, right?
Yes. He smiles, looks at you, and gives you a talon salute.
I'll not give it back. And I kill my
I'm
father.
And as you stab the heart, he just goes, "I'm proud of you." As you watch his body slump and slowly burn away within the armor as his fiendish heritage takes over.
We call out to the Raven Queen.
Again, that same feeling. Actually, hang on. Yeah, actually, no. You feel the connection at first is muted, and then you feel the connection come back full force. And Valdizian and you both, again, you hadn't realized it was as gone as it was, but now it snaps back into place. That connection with Triferian reopening completely. Also, Val, you hear Mortimer go, "You listen to me! Kill the necromancer! Kill the necromancer!"
Oh,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Valdizian? Valdizian!
And Val's just like, the necromancer's dead.
Good. And he just shuts up.
And so is everything that's undead down here.
Good.
Would Tarlock's horn ornament still be there?
Yes.
I'll take off one of my horn ornaments and put on one of my father's.
Talia, you just feel a hand touch your shoulder.
This is so hard.
And you hear just in your ear just that voice from every time you have gone to the Ebony Tower.
But the
I'll make
Raven's
sure
left.
he gets where he's going.
Good. Thank you.
Well done. And
I'm
you
not dead.
feel the cowl warm on your head as you feel more information about how it works flow into your brain as it accepts you.
I was joking about what happened to kill him being unlocking something.
At the same time, it's you've gained the
A duty.
respect of the Raven Queen for doing it, for doing your duty. So
Nice.
I will edit that in a second when it allows me to.
Look at that. At least some victory. Well, this doesn't feel like a victory. Right,
So.
no time to be emotional. Let's get the fuck out of here.
There we go. I've updated the item so you can have a read and see what's new when you want. Okay. So the rest of you, that's now. What are the rest of you doing whilst this is happening?
I'm guessing the shield wouldn't fit in the book.
Do you pick it up?
I mean, Val's been off to one side letting that emotional moment happen, so he's probably been looking at the shield and seeing what it is and how heavy it is, and he probably would have lifted it up just to see how heavy it is.
As you lift up the shield, it turns almost liquid, flows up your arm,
Ooh.
and attaches itself.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
You are now bound to the shield of the sun. As the information of what the shield does flows into your mind.
Right.
I've added that to your journal.
Well, we got some
Fortunately
power
for you,
out of this.
the shield doesn't give a test. The shield just binds to the first person who touches it.
It's I've just remembered what that does.
I was wondering who was going to touch it first.
Right.
I'm kind of glad it wasn't me.
You're
Yeah.
already bound to a soul-bound item, so you would
yeah,
be fine.
so-
Yeah, me and you can't have another one.
Of the two-handed specialists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, if it's attached to his arm, then he's still got his hand free, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah, because the shield itself isn't as big as like a normal shield, so it doesn't give any shield bonuses.
So it's more like a Taj.
Yeah, it's like a small buckler shield.
Shield hero. You've just become the shield hero. Just thinking, maybe I should have asked my dad what the way out was.
Whoops.
That's too
We'll
late now.
figure it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
that's-
I've got to actively make myself vulnerable and choose what that vulnerability is. For fuck's sake! Everybody else gets a really cool item or bloody...
We don't know. That's just what it does when it's just... maybe it gets cooler as it's...
Yeah.
Like,
I've
accepts you and stuff.
I've got a bloody spade and I've got... I've got a shield that isn't a shield.
So, for the viewers, the bearer of the Shield of the Sun gains the following benefits. So the shield cannot be taken from the user's arm by any means, is intangible, and doesn't get in the way of other actions. The wielder gains a vulnerability to either bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, their choice. They can change this at the end of each long rest. The wielder gains resistance to fire, cold, lightning, and thunder damage. The wielder can no longer be adversely affected by the weather in Arctic temperatures or in desert temperatures. And the shield can cast a light cantrip at will with itself as the focus, or it can cast
that helps.
daylight once per day. The user may also cast Word of Radiance a number of
Oh,
times
would it come in
equal
clutch?
to their proficiency modifier per long rest.
Wow.
So it's
yeah.
word of...
The whole
Didn't
point of
you
that
have a
spellbound
coin that
item...
wouldn't come off once?
Say that again?
Didn't you have a coin that wouldn't come
Yeah.
off
Yeah,
once?
Mimic-
things just keep sticking to me. Like-
Vienna, as everyone's like links with their, gods and stuff have come back online, you feel the familiar presence of Mother Night in your mind, and you hear her go, "Oh, so that's where that ended up. Created by that foolish summer fae as a joke. Your poor friend's in for a rough time."
As if he hasn't had
Cursed
it
by
rough
hags to
already.
feel the pain of his whipping every night. A shield that's not really a shield.
And the thing is, the hags were summer as well. So it was just like, he's cursed.
Oh man.
Oh, Val.
Yeah,
Vienna
all
was
of the,
almost tempted to
spellbound
give you a
items
hug,
are,
but it's not in
I
her
mean,
nature.
That's good.
there is a potential way for you to get rid of the shield, but it is going to be convoluted and long.
We'll worry about
So,
that later. Let's get the hell
need to
out of
figure
this
that out.
fucking lab.
Yeah.
It's at this point you all feel everything start to rumble.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not good.
What's
Typical bad
happening?
guy. Typical bad guy kill switch, probably. We should get the fuck out of here. We got
Um,
everything
Tell
we
me
need,
twice,
right?
yeah,
Let's
no.
run. At least my dad gets a burial, I guess.
The portals will have ended and I don't have Misty Step anymore.
Is the dagger attuned?
Yeah?
No.
The
No, the
dagger
dagger
isn't
is not.
attuned.
The dagger,
dagger's
I
not
don't
attuned.
believe is an attunement
Give
item.
me the
Let
dagger.
double check.
I'll slime.
Let me
sucker.
double check the dagger. Hang on.
Just in
portal
case.
Dagger.
Well, you can give him one of them.
Or give you a slime sucker and you can do it. Actually, that makes more sense.
Oh no, that's.
I mean,
not the right
is-
spelling.
Is the compass still going?
Oh no, the
this
dagger
way?
is attuned. Yes, only
Ah,
someone who's attuned
I'll give
can
you a
use it.
slime sucker, but like slime through the door.
okay, yeah, portal, slime sucker, slide,
Yep.
portal.
You quickly
Get the fuck out of here.
you slice and you pop the slime sucker in, and you feel your body go gelatinous, and you squeeze through the gap and quickly slice again.
Run.
Sandal's on the other side of the door, isn't he? So he's just seen Val slide
Oh, wait,
under.
you wouldn't have gone through the door because you wouldn't have been able to get through.
Oh, I
We can
didn't
only get in
realise
and out
that.
with the dagger, so you would have just been leant up against the door as far away and kept us
Right,
outside.
yeah.
Anyway,
I
we
didn't
will.
realise
We'll.
So
be on for it.
Sandal,
I'll take
you
one
see Val come
last
through.
look at Tarlock and then his ashes, and then.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so you guys run back to the elevator. Which way are you going? The only available options are L2 or L4. L4 is the crystal room where you fought Lady Alauva. L2 is back up to the corridors.
Where all the undead are.
I mean,
don't fucking know.
would we have been able
Drinker
to
and
tell roughly where the webs were? Was there a door there, or
There was no door, but there was a large screen. There was like an interface there.
okay? Should
We
we?
don't have any way of interfacing with it. We don't have M.
I mean, is it the same sort of screens
Are
that
you
we use
muted,
for the locks?
No.
It's a similar sort of
sorry. I saw
crystal
your mouth
screen,
move,
but
I thought you were
much larger.
I
You
mean,
get the
we've-
feeling that was like a central system.
I mean, we've opened the doors ourselves before. Certainly, it has.
Well, it's worth a try. We don't really have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let's
So
hurry
L2
and
Let's try.
yeah.
or L4, whichever the one that we're just in.
Yeah.
L4.
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 As you
Yeah.
start going down, the rumbling is getting worse and worse.
I swear
And
to
as-
God, if we die in the rubble now, I'm going to be furious.
As the door opens and you run out, you can see cracks beginning to appear in the metal panels, and everything's starting to buckle.
Run to the screen. Xandal, do something. Get us out of here, if you can.
Yeah,
Can I
Sandal's
use
going to
Threads of Fate to give him advantage?
Okay, so you activate Thread to Fate, give him advantage. Okay.
Yeah, Sandal's going to attempt to. Whatever he's learned over the past few weeks, few
Okay.
days, whatever.
Intelligence check with advantage then.
Okay.
That lasts for a minute, so.
Intelligence. With advantage.
.23. Okay.
Oh, that was a save, but it's just, that was a save. Sorry, so.
It's the
it
same
wouldn't-
modifier, isn't it, for saves and checks?
No, the save adds your
No.
proficiency.
So it'd be 20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
That's still enough. You start typing quickly on this, like these strange runes and glyphs, and like information flows across the screen, and you manage to start making it out. And you can see that there has been a self-destruct sequence initiated upon the loss of signal of Lady Alauva's like life force. And there is a countdown happening. There is 1 minute left on the countdown. You do also find the controls for portals. Now, there are 3 potential places you could open a portal to from here. There is the Ebony Tower, the Ivory Tower, or there is the front gate of Minas Pingoli.
Gate. There's nothing keeping
Okay.
us here.
Yeah, we might as well just book it.
Book it for the ship.
Yeah.
Ciao.
So you quickly type
Done.
in the command, and that same black portal that you had seen above at the Ebony Tower opens in front of you all. But it is flickering and like shimmering as if it's barely holding itself there as the
Oh!
countdown ticks lower and lower.
Run,
Go,
run, run,
go,
run.
You have to ask me
go.
twice.
How much run miming
Yeah.
do we have to do?
So you guys run through, and as you come out the other end, you get this like the first time you went through one of these portals, it was a weird experience, but this time it's janky, and you feel like you're being shoved and pulled all over the place. It's as you get to the other end, instead of stepping out, you get spat out onto a mud road
Land on each
outside
other.
the city,
Ugh.
tumbling and rolling, and behind you, you just hear boom, as a pressure wave
Run!
flows through the gates and over you. And as you turn and look, all 3 towers crumble
Run to the ship right now.
and
Fucking
begin
run.
falling.
Shit.
You guys are on the other side of the city. You are on the land side. The harbour is at the bottom of a cliff through a
Run,
teleportation
just run.
circle.
We just run as far as we can. We try and
You
make
can see-
weave our way
you
back
can-
round to the ship. We call the ship to us somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. You see just people just stood staring, and you hear screams from within the city as you start running. And as you run as far and as fast as you can, you just hear in behind you as Minas Pengoli falls into chaos.
Fiona's actually
We don't
quite
have time.
chuffed. It's like, we've destroyed a city!
This isn't funny!
This is our second time destroying a city. Well, I suppose it's more of a
Sorry,
village.
Moontide. This isn't the same as Moontide. We run. We need to get to Boras. We need to tell him what's happened. First, we
Okay.
get the ship to us.
Okay.
Wowza!
You guys make your way probably to that same cove where you met the kobolds. It takes you most of the day on foot to make your way there. It's not hard, you're just basically following the coastline. But you eventually reach that cove where the kobolds had rowed out and met you on the ship. There's no sign of the kobolds there currently, but you do see as the misadventure is docked, waiting for you, and you can see Bosun waving at you from the ship.
Go! Raise the anchor! Get
Running
us
that
out of
fast,
here!
we
And
have
we
to
all like
dive
bound
onto
onto the ship and run.
Bosun's just like, wait,
Yeah,
what? Hey,
Sandal's just like coming up
No!
at the like this.
Austin, go as fast as you can!
what?
Val's
What
just
I-
like
what I-
carrying Xandal.
Yeah, someone will grab Xandal
Grabbed
and then...
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragging along behind us.
Someone will get his legs and the other one will get... We just run, fall onto the
Okay.
ship if we have to. We just want to get the fuck out of here.
All right, the ferry pulls out of the cove and heads out, and he goes, "Where am I going? Along the coast or out to sea? Tell me, quick!"
Maham! Get to
Fastest.
Maham, fast as possible.
All right, straight across the sea it is. And you turn out into the open water, and behind you, from this vantage point before, you could see the city, and now you can just see, as the night begins to set in, you see the glow of fires, smoke rising from the city, and you think if you were close enough, you'd probably be able to hear screams.
Do we have to make a sanity check at this point? Like,
No?
fuck. We get rid of all spiders because our tattoo's gone. Bye bye. No more. No more.
And yeah, as you begin sailing away, it's a bit early, but I feel like that is a good point to end, unless you'd all like to keep going.
I want to
Fiona's
least get
chuffed a
halfway
bit.
to
She's
Maham.
like, think of
Yeah.
all the elves that have just been smushed. This is great.
Vienna, time and place, man.
I think
Right.
at the very least, literally as we get back on the ship, is gonna say, do we need to? Well, basically, do we need to cast the sending spell?
Yes,
To
tell
tell
Boris
Boris.
what has happened. Alava, vampire, treachery, Maham destroyed. On way back. Explain
Not
later.
Maham, Minas Pengoli.
Minas Pengoli.
Minas Pengoli, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's what I meant.
I think also at this point, Xandal's just kind of like sat there on the deck because there's something that's been confusing him since he was charmed. And it was that one feeling that just sort of like overwhelmed him when it came to the dagger.
Yeah.
He's now taken off both his gloves and is staring at the back of his hands. He's just sat there staring at his hands, like trying to make sense of it all.
Okay.
And then you
As
Like,
see
what? Yeah, he's sat on the deck. He's confused as shite.
You all
Xandal.
Right.
look at the back
Are
of
you
Xandal's
okay?
hand, and on his right hand is like this strange, almost like It almost looks like draconic runes, but it's like not a rune any of you recognize or know. It's just really strange. And on the back of his other hand is this tattoo of like a triangular eye.
Can I
But
take
again,
a
it looks
closer
more
look?
like a glyph.
Is See Fate still up?
See Fate, you guys know you spent half a day to get to the cove.
Oh,
so,
right, yes, it's been more than a minute. So,
Yeah.
how many times can I do that?
Should
Oh,
say
it's
on the item.
once per long rest. Oh, hang on. I could do it twice now because it's awake and respected. So, would I have another casting?
Yeah.
May I? And she'll offer her hands to take yours.
If you can make sense of them, sure.
I'll place my hands on both and see if I can see anything with Fate. I'll, like,
Okay.
talk to the Raven Queen and see if I can figure anything out, see if I see anything.
Make me a wisdom check.
Okay, wisdom check. Check is just straight wisdom, isn't it?
Yep.
No proficiency. 16?
16. For the one on the right hand, that strange draconic looking rune, you feel yourself your vision pulled in, and you see images of other halflings. You see a woman who has a striking resemblance to Helise, and then behind her a man, and behind him a woman, and behind her more men, and as they grow more distant, they grow more
I'm seeing his
fuzzy,
family tree.
and you see on the back of each of their hands this same strange rune. And right furthest back, you see just vaguely the shape of a halfling with a great big spanner stood in front of a large metallic, like golem almost thing, walking out of a portal and looking
Related,
confused.
related to, Frodo.
No, no,
No.
but they look outlandish. Like their clothing is very odd. Like
Fascinating. She'll just
But-
say, do I see anything on the other?
on the other one, as you look at that and focus, your mind's eye zooms out again, and you see mist, cloying, surrounding cold mist, and then
It's
a
not.
large version of that runic eye symbol appears, glowing yellow in front of you,
Eye of Sauron.
and you just
Yeah.
hear, "Fascinating. You will be most interesting to study." And
He'll
then
just let go and be like, and then just snap back and be like,
you're back in your own body.
oh, that's complicated, Zandal. This one, and she'll point to the dragon one. I think
Yeah.
it's good. I think it's good. I saw I'm assuming your mother, but her mother and her mother, and a really impressive looking halfling as far back as, I guess, your family tree. I don't think it's anything to worry about, but
Couldn't
this one.
tell you on that one. I know my mother on her side, but that's as much as I know on her
Come
side of
from
the
a.
family. It was
It's almost fate
very
that you are
shrouded
an
in
artificer,
mystery.
Sandal. You. I think you are descended from a great artificer.
Makes
This
sense.
one, however, this is dangerous. There is something. It said I would be fascinating. Some creepy-looking eye. I think it is bad.
I have
And
no idea. They both appeared not long after dealing with that beholder.
have you felt different since?
I couldn't tell you, to be fair. It's.
I mean, you were acting funny the other day. Val told me you were being all creepy about the portal dagger.
I just wanted to know more about it.
Well,
But
whatever this eye is, it's interested in, I can only assume, interesting things. I mean, the portal dagger is pretty interesting. I feel like it's like a flip of a coin. They're vying for control over you. That's as much as I can glean from it.
Great. Everything just wants to control the inventor.
Yeah, seems to be a running gag.
Yes.
Will you leave the
kind
fucking
of how
cat alone? Sorry.
there's a sensation from this hand, and he sort of like raises the hand with the eye symbol. And it just broke all of the control that Ilalva had over me to try and remove Valdisian from the situation we were in.
Oh, is it fireworks? Sorry, I thought it was the cats messing with it. There's random fireworks going off. My apologies.
It's alright.
Jubilee, I guess. So yeah, that's you need to keep an eye on. Pardon the pun. Keep an eye on that one. We should get that looked
Yes.
at. Maybe who's your friend?
I-
The one who's looking after Slime Bitch.
Ragnavale.
Yeah, get him to look at it. Maybe he can find out more.
Maybe.
Just be careful, Randall.
He just kind of sits there looking at his hands for a little bit before just getting up and going into the workshop to try and at least make sense of what pieces he has left of the two robots.
Yeah, which is,
Well,
like I say,
one robot.
yeah, about a quarter of Haggard and M's crystal,
And
but
Crystal.
no way for M to like show
Communicate.
herself. Yeah, no way for her to
Is
communicate.
there any damage to the crystal?
There is no damage to the crystal. No.
Okay.
Right, well, I don't
And
know about
how
you
much
guys.
of Haggard's crystal?
Get some rest.
Out of that quarter of what I've managed to salvage of Haggard, how many of his activation crystals are part of it?
I would say how many were there initially?
I would say there was 2 in him and 2 on me.
So there is. You did manage to salvage both activation crystals, but one looks slightly damaged.
Okay. Right.
Whilst
Yeah.
no,
Go
I'll
on.
let you go.
I was just gonna say I'm just gonna start working and figuring out which pieces were to go where, and essentially just start having to rewrite up new plans, better defenses, better armaments, trying to figure out new materials to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Whilst this has been going on upstairs, Val's basically gone to his bunk. He's kind of stored everything away under his bunk, and he's gone to meditate. And he's sat there, and he's just trying to process what's happened. And he thinks his mind latches onto a memory from a while back, and it latches on to the test Tritherian gave him, revolving Browin, and the identifying which one is Rowin, which one isn't. And he kind of understands a little bit more what he was trying to be shown, and kind of a lot of the anger that he had and he was lashing out at Tritherian subsides, and he's still upset, and he's still asking himself why this had to happen. But he's just there in meditative state, and he's come to this understanding that actually, sorry, fireworks are very loud.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can hear
they
them.
are.
Yeah.
Just about.
I'm hoping broadcast is blocking most of it.
He's just come to this understanding that, you know, he was technically warned in a roundabout way.
Make a wisdom check, Val.
Okay. Wisdom. 11.
11. You feel it's almost like the feeling of a warm blanket wrap around you. There's no words, there's no connection with Tritherian, but you just get this sense of comfort and pride and regret that things had to go this way. Just that those few emotions flow down the link,
And
and you can tell that Triferian, if he could have spared you this, would have done so.
and he sits there for a while in contemplation, and then he's going to go to the bag and basically sort through the bag, make sure everything that is fragile is protected and everything, and that all of the stuff is kind of in its place before.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing it's nighttime now, so
By this point, it is properly night, and the ship is sailing in open water.
yeah, before he heads to bed, he just makes sure everything's in its place, and he makes sure extra protections are put around the loot. He like wraps it in like some cloth and stuff.
Make me a perception check, Val.
Okay.
A little bit worried about the creepy music.
8.
Okay, that's fine.
The cock tease of the tense music, and then it's just gone.
Yeah, I can change the music now.
Really. I'm probably gonna be like, we should all get some rest. I need to be alone for a while, and I'm gonna go up into the crow's nest, and I'm just gonna play with Tarlok's horn, and just let the tears fall.
Yeah. Okay. Anything anyone else is doing?
Did I notice anything with that perception roll, or
Blatantly not.
no? Okay.
He would have said if you did.
I was just checking.
What are the fireworks? Are they scary?
Just a
Yeah.
quick query.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
anyone remember how many shatter spheres Rawin gave you all?
I used them all against Enduranow,
Yeah,
I
but
believe.
how
the ones I
many?
had. It was 2
the-
for me. I don't know how many Val had.
I remember. I think Rowan gave all the ones she had.
I
she
can't
may have
remember if
kept
she
one.
did. I
She
think
may have
she
kept
kept
one.
or two. That's why I was asking, can you remember?
I think I had 1 magic missile, and I think 2 of another spell was given to.
I was going
Talia.
to say, I think it was 3 I gave. I think I put Thunder Waves in 2 and Magic Missile in another, which means in Rawin's belongings, she actually had 3 Shatter Spheres.
It's okay. It's just fireworks.
So
Well, I wish I'd known that. That would have made that fight very different.
I kept all the notes.
Yeah. But yeah.
Safe.
Okay. So
The
there
thing is, she wouldn't have actually filled them with anything, so they'd be empty.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. As the ship sails through the night. Again, anyone else wants to do, or?
Yeah, and is just on the deck watching Minas Pengoli burn. She didn't like them.
Didn't say that she was going to send a message to Borath?
I'm taking what you said as verbatim and sending that.
Yeah.
Did you want to know
I
if there was
ticked
a response?
A reply, yeah.
Yeah. As she sent that, sits there for a second and goes, Rackney Vale says, what the fuck? Hurry back. Tell Xandal he better explain to me.
Oh, what? So he knows about Alava being a vampire, Minas Pengoli's destroyed, Xandal's got some weird freaky shit. Kind of.
Well,
I said this...
he knows Alava vampire, betrayal, Minas Pengoli in ruins, on our way back, explain when we get home, basically. Okay.
Well.
I'm gonna
Now
say.
comes the next 2 weeks of rolling d20s.
Well, I'm gonna say the travel back is gonna be.
Expedited.
I'm not gonna do.
Quicker.
I'm not gonna do rolls. It's just going to happen because you guys know the safe routes now along the coast. So, but obviously you're going over open sea. But
yeah, we want to go as fast as we can. So.
Yeah. So there may be something, but I'm not going to be making you roll. It's just going to potentially happen. I'm going to make some decisions before next session. But if there's anything anyone else wants to do before we finish for tonight, because we do need a hard finish. We're about 30 minutes earlier than I expected, but the fight
Okay, I've still got
and emotions, I think some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fight
fair enough.
went in your guys' favor quite heavily. So
I didn't
That-
feel like it at the start.
That turn
Yeah.
undead.
that turn undead, and
and
Lady
getting the
Alava
heart.
Lady Alava had no AoE spells, which in hindsight may have been a mistake on my part, but also it's not something she'd really invest in. She's not a war caster. She's a necromancer.
She's not a
No,
crowd
it's all
control kind of
about
girl.
predators.
Yeah, she's a researcher.
Yeah,
Her,
one-on-one,
yeah.
yeah, so taking out Tarlok was very smart.
And it's Urt again.
It's probably safer than me trying to roll persuasion checks.
I was going to say, good effort on
Urt is the
Sandal.
MVP.
Sandal,
My
well
dice,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that getting the
anyway-
heart, that was clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to end the session there.
That's fine.
So, obviously, next session, potentially in 2 weeks, we will obviously post on all the social medias about
So
when it will be.
16th, if no scheduling issues arise.
Yes, if no
I
scheduling
don't
issues.
think there's anything for me, so I think I'll be around.
It'll be posted on
Awesome.
Twitter, so
Yeah.
follow us at
And
Dice and Mimics for that info.
I will say, everyone has leveled up.
Better late than never.
Because
Bye.
even though Xandal only leveled up recently, this was a big fight. So
Wait, level 10. What do I
Yes.
get? What do I get at level 10? Connect with dead. What's that? Isn't that just the same stuff?
You get a grid, and you can put red and yellow discs into this grid. And
no, red and yellow skulls.
yeah, and as you
It's
put
the
a red
same
one
as-
in, a yellow one appears as somebody from the dead is playing Connect 4 with
Oh
you.
no, that's 9th level. I just got confused. It's the ability
Yeah.
score improvement. That's it. Okay.
I want that to be an item now. Connect 4 with the dead.
You never know. I might make it one. You haven't
I'm
visited
just
Ingram
gonna.
yet.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pump 2 into Dex.
cool.
I
But yeah.
think.
We could do leveling offline, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, hope you have all enjoyed. That was, hectic, combat, emotional, fun, and Val's getting, the worst of things again because of the shield.
Poor guy.
Extra.
I mean, it wasn't the soul-bound item I wanted Val to have, but you touched it.
Hey, it's a cursed one.
Yeah.
But anyway, until next time, everyone, stay safe, enjoy your own games, enjoy your own lives, and we will see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
We didn't die. No keep.
Yay,
die.
no TPK.
Yay.
Bye.
You didn't die, but you lost a lot.
Oh, we
Yeah.
lost some emotional
We
damage.
lost a lot.
Emotional damage.
You lost
the title.
two
The thing is
very expensive
damage.
constructs.
Yes.
And emotionally scarred at least 2 characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, see you all next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, take.